And we're live.
Hello.
Welcome. Hey, everybody, it's Saturday Night Spooks here at Casa de Linkara. We're not really calling it that. I don't even know why I said that. I got nerds.
Now.
Hi, we're the nerds.
Actually, I was going to say, well, wow, I'm eating you guys right now.
What?
I have a box of nerds. It's right here. I could rattle it near the microphone if it helps.
Well, now that I have visual.
Sorry, I forgot to pull up the stream before we started.
I thought that's what you were calling us, as like your backup dancers.
No. You guys are
Linkara
geeks.
and the nerds.
There's a distinct difference. I thought we've gone through this before.
Fair enough.
No. Hey, guys. Joining us this evening for more spooky times is, of course, Dom and Kaluna, our regulars, especially for the last door.
Hello.
Yo.
We got Julie Sador, who is quickly becoming a regular.
Hello.
And we have joining us, not at like 10 p.m., the game show reviewer.
Howdy all, game show reviewer here.
And that's it for now. Swain might join us later. I'm not entirely certain because he was asking me when the stream is. Mind you, Swade, if you are out there listening, we are on Discord now so that the our panel of experts here can enjoy the actual sounds coming from the game.
And when do we get to meet these panel of experts?
Someday, perhaps, when you're ready.
Okay.
They're invisible.
Billy Mout always likes to yell in the chat, "Please tell Dom who Garth Ennis is, please." He's a comics writer and kind of a dick. Well, I say he's kind of a dick. His writing is kind of dick.
Why do I need to know who he is?
I don't know. Ask Billy Mout in the chat. I need sugar. I fixed my sleep schedule. So, I get tired around this time now.
Oh, jeez, Lewis.
I'm pretty sure during one of the Pokemon Omicron streams that you were not here. In fact, the bit I'm going to be soon to be editing, I actually fell asleep during the stream.
Oh no!
Or if I did, it was only very briefly, and then Al was with me, and then I immediately woke up a minute later, Duh! So, of course, we will be doing The Last Door, Episode 3. A few things about this one, though. Viga's at a convention right now, a local one. She is going to be having a good time partying it up in the evening because it's Saturday night and she loves, conventions and whatnot and convention room parties. But the instant that she calls or texts me to let me know that she's ready to be picked up, I'm out of here and I'm going to go pick her up. Now, she does not know how late she's going to be. I've told her that she can go as long as she wants because, we're streaming and stuff like that, and these episodes have gone a bit longer. But I'm going to try to keep it under 3 hours. So at the 2-hour mark, if it doesn't seem like we're anywhere near completing the episode, Julie is on hand with a walkthrough to basically just get us through the rest of it as fast as we can.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So
Otherwise, we'll try to play it blind for the first bit. But also because it is still spooky time here, we are going to show today's Longbox of the Damned episode for those of you who have missed it. And if you didn't miss it, well, just watch it again because I put in hard work for you people. So, be back in a few minutes as you enjoy DC Comics Presents number 53, Superman in the House of Mystery.
Mysterious morning, my children! While I talk about the cape and costume crowd interacting with the beloved horror realm a lot, it's important to remember that those occurrences are the exception rather than the rule. Which is why when you find a time when Superman, of all people, gets to fly around the House of Mystery, well, you've got to share it with the entire world. It's Halloween night and trick-or-treaters are, of course, making their way around Metropolis, starting with this little boy who's dressed as Superman. and after he gets his candy, finds himself transformed into the Man of Steel. Meanwhile, at a Halloween party hosted by Lois Lane, Clark Kent is dressed up as the Green Lantern and suffers some abuse from some of his co-workers. At least until Superman, aka the transformed child, shows up and says he needs to get Lois out of there for her own safety. Even Jimmy Olsen gets transformed into Thor. So does that mean Jimmy is going to get his eye ripped out and his entire planet destroyed too? After the fake Superman takes Lois away, Superman makes it look like whatever magic transformed them also made him into a Green Lantern, so he pursues, although he is slowed by some magically altered birds. Meanwhile, in the House of Mystery itself, Kane is entertaining a group of children with stories of ghosts and devils and imps, when who should show up but another imp, Mixie Spitlick. Unlike everyone else, Kane has problems pronouncing his name. Mixie Spitlick has decided to play a little trick or treat on Superman, and he's taking over the House of Mystery to do so, changing the children into ghosts and werewolves and goblins. Which, while an entertaining idea, my children, I can't really get behind. You should be enjoying the monsters, not being the monsters. Once Superman arrives at the House of Mystery, he is warned that he has to rescue Lois before midnight, the witching hour, or some terrible fate shall befall her. Superman makes his way through our little mansion of mystery, confronting a monster with multiple tentacles, a room where the gravity inverts, and even a glowing skeleton, whom he almost hurts until he realizes it's a transformed child. He then enters the room of secret fears, where his secret identity is out in the open. Lois is dead, and soon the rest of the Daily Planet staff are attacked by gangsters, who are apparently more upset over an expose he wrote and not that he's freaking Superman. Superman's fears have a weird plot point. He then encounters a vampire. It's of course another child, but fortunately he's more careful this time, utilizing a bright light to change the child back to normal. Eventually, the clock runs out and Superman is foiled. But of course it's Mixie Spitlick. He just wanted to play a prank. It's not like Lois was in any real danger. Still though, he wants to keep the tricks going for a while. But a child under Kane's care has an idea, getting Mixie Spitlick to say his name backwards through correcting him on his name's pronunciation, saving the day and ending Halloween with some treats. Isn't it so nice, my children, that on Halloween, it's you who are the hero? Or the villain, depending on how you want to dress up.
It's a Longbox of the damned. Turn the page, if you dare.
And we're back.
Yay!
Yay!
Guten Tag, everyone.
Huzzah.
Another wonderful episode of Linkara imitating Chekhov from Star Trek. See, I have no specific accent for Moarte. It's European.
Yeah.
Is it
Even-
European?
I just thought he had extreme laryngitis. I didn't realize that was an accent.
Even though I'm pretty sure Muerte isn't European. He's just like Dexter, who we were just talking about.
Yes.
Look, I am American as apple pie.
Oh God.
I mean,
you
unless
sound
he...
like the dude from Despicable Me.
From Fan Story Video Studies, hey Julie, how did you end up on Atop the Fourth Wall?
Let's see.
She
Lewis and I-
killed all the other competition who were applying for the role. It's like a Hunger Games thing. It was brutal.
Let's see. The first time Lewis and I met at a convention, just because we both live in Minnesota, and I had just done the Snowflame webcomic, and he needed someone to fill in as an extra. And then later, when we were friends at movie night, he needed another character. So, yes, there I am.
I can't remember if I had thoughts of you as a character before Will moved away or if it was after, but I knew you definitely had to come on when Will left to move to Texas. because I was like, well, I need someone who's not me, and if Jairus is not going to be around anymore, I might as well introduce a new character. And I had this idea for a character who was a thief, and kind of a bumbling, kind of funny, more comedic character. Thus, Aaron was born.
Yes.
No, what? You didn't want another incarnation of yourself, Liz?
It's fun, but the paycheck just gets dwindled each time more and more. And Suede is on now, so let me add him into this call.
Yay!
All right.
If you hear the sounds of destruction, it's just our cats.
I'll be a pseudonym. There's a Snowflame webcomic calling it. Yeah, I mean, you can just look it up, but there has been for a while.
A Snowflame webcomic? I've never heard of such a thing, Julie.
Snowflame, what?
And Suede is here now.
Hello.
Hey, Swade.
Jeez, I finally get Skype open. I'm like, oh, geez, gotta get into Skype again. It's like, actually, we're on Discord, son of a. But yeah, still.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to. Since you didn't say for sure if you were going to be on or not in the Twitter DM, I forgot. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, we're doing Discord now because that way, you guys can actually hear the game.
Right, yeah, that would be nice. I mean, it's not, essential for a horror game to get the sound design or anything in it. That's fine.
I mean, we played the entire first season without hearing sound, except for that one time where we had Nash to provide such wonderful subtitles.
It was like we were actually in the room with the character. Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm going to turn on a screen share with you guys.
Oh, I thought you were going to say speaking of, and also Nash.
Nash is in my pocket this whole time.
Richard D. Snowflame is a DC character.
Is she the green person who's being played by a African American in this?
You're no, honey. You're thinking Starfire.
Okay.
Yeah, Starfire.
Also, Starfire's orange, not green.
I have a feeling that Atop the Fourth Wall is going to be Snowflame's only live-action adaptation. Just a hint. Just a.
I don't know. With the track record of DC, perhaps.
Yeah,
not.
I mean, now that James Gunn's been hired on, maybe he's going to be in Suicide Squad.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Did that actually happen?
Oh, you know what? I thought you meant Tim Gunn, but I was like, yeah, let's have Tim Gunn Snowflame. I'll take it.
There's something so beautiful about that. Him being fired because of the Nazis. Let's never forget this was because of the Nazis that this happened.
Yep. Always Nazis.
But that Disney refuses to hire him back despite all that. So it's just like, okay, I will go over to the distinguished competition and basically fix their movies.
What if this has been just like a plot by DC the whole time?
Shit, son!
Make terrible movies and fix them.
No. They had the terrible movies, and then they were like, "Crap, we need a really good writer."
They manipulated the online Nazis to get Gunn fired so they could have him.
It's all coming together.
We're through the looking glass here, people.
Right here.
Yeah. The only thing is, we need to include the lizard people in there somehow.
Yeah. Who is this new person?
I'm depressed because I always thought the lizard people was just a silly little thing. Apparently, that's supposed to be a dog whistle for Jewish people.
Oh
God!
That makes more sense than I'm comfortable with. Yeah.
Wait, your microphone's like popping. Is anyone else hearing that?
With you. Shoot, hold on a second.
It might not be like plugged in. It might not be like plugged in all the way or something.
I'm hearing some weird lag on your end too, so I'll have to hang on a second.
Maybe it's Discord.
Yeah, that's the one problem. We have had some minor problems with Discord. Dom kept cutting in and out.
I think the sheer power of my awesomeness is overloading the stream.
I know that the beautiful accent work you did last time. So as I was saying earlier, if you're just joining us, Vega is at a convention right now, and as soon as she calls to get picked up, stream's over, because she kind of takes priority. We have adorable children in the background who are very upset about this.
I was going to say, Swader, is
I
that
need to hide the children!
The only one who I know has a child. Is that yours?
So anyway, as soon as that happens, we're going to try to keep this 3 hours or under. So let's switch over to the game now and get going here.
Dyslexia-friendly font.
Yes, the whole point of the stream.
Playing
What is
again?
dyslexic friendly font? I mean, because I thought like there's like hundreds of different types of dyslexia. Like, does it move the letters around, or does it display it backward or
God,
something?
I cannot hear half of what you're saying, so it...
Is
shoot.
that just us, or is that everyone?
It's
I
kind of
can't
popping
hear
in, but I can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him, but it's kind of like jumping.
It's very skippy.
Right. Hold on a second, I'll try turning it off and then again. Hold on.
All right, while you're doing that, we will recap the events here as we enter into episode 3.
Oh,
Lots of
yes!
things-
I'm
lots of
finally
things
receiving
happened.
into this.
We say lots of things happened, then we were eaten by a giant spider.
Yeah, that's right. We had the giant
yeah.
spider thing at the very end.
Yeah,
Yay.
last time it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like mostly boring, and then the last 5 minutes was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is that a bit better now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
minimized Clip Studio Paint. Apparently, it's a system hog.
Previously on The Last Door. As a necessary step to understanding the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Wakefield's patient Jeremiah Devitt, the doctor and his colleague Johann Kaufman visited the manor of Professor Wright. Years before, Wright had been Kaufman's mentor in the occult, but since then had been afflicted with a mental condition and could remember nothing.
Amnesia then?
They discovered that Wright's research had been funded by the Playwright, the secret organization led by Alexander Dupre. While Kaufman lay in bed due to a sudden illness, Wakefield followed the clues left by the eccentric Professor Wright, leading to the darkness of an underground labyrinth. There was something waiting down there, alive, but imprisoned in the cave.
Oh.
In the deepest chamber of the tunnel, Wakefield met the dreadful result of Professor Wright's final experiment, which had been an attempt to cross the last door, using fear as the key. There was also a piano down there, and I guess the spider was playing the piano.
Which was beautiful.
Yeah, that we never got an explanation for how that piano was just randomly playing.
You never need an explanation.
The way they say it here makes so much more sense than it seemed to at the time.
Yes.
For 3 days you must wait.
Oh man, we have to wait for 3 days?
Man, I don't have time for that.
Amazon Prime.
We're trying to keep this under 2 hours.
For 3 days you must wait for something scary to happen.
I paid for next
That
day
basically
delivery.
was the
damn it.
last episode.
It'd be funny if there was like an achievement where if you actually literally left it open for 3 days, it pops up saying, really? Or something like that.
Alright, so we got Evil Dark Gateway here, and a piece of paper on the ground.
I'm glad you figured out that that was a piece of paper.
Alone amongst these dead stones.
As
This
opposed
looks
to Living
like-
Stone.
This looks like the constellation Orion.
Hmm.
If
Was
you're a
it paper
Stargate
or
fan,
was
you
it
got
chalk?
that.
Looks like a mouth.
What we got here is we got a circle here.
Are
And
we
I'm
stuck
guessing
in
Morgana
chalk?
Le Fay is going to summon the destroyer, and we have to stay inside of it.
Maybe touch the candle?
Little classic Who reference for you people there.
Ow!
Blowing candle. Only then will you be ready.
Now you can't see shit. Oh my.
Oh
Oh,
man.
no. Who turned on the blood light bulb again?
We got a guy in over here. Should I poke him? I should poke the eye.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I just hope this
Ow.
is another game of Bukkake. That was no fun.
Hey guys, how you all doing?
Hey.
So,
Oh,
last door, huh? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So you,
I'm
you're never
gonna
guess how he made
go
this
to the
like
bathroom
that,
real quick. I can't
so
step
is it-
outside, huh? Okay.
is this the last door?
I mean,
discovered
it
what
seems
the
like I
last
could
door
run
is?
between you guys, but I mean, really need to pee, guys. I mean, I had a big soda before doing this.
Collision
Collision
boxes are too much.
Hi everyone, loved all your new episodes. Keep up. Will do. I'm hoping to get the episode out on time on Monday. Fingers crossed, because I've had a good start, and I'll be finishing the script tonight.
And based on what you told me, it sounds like it's going to be up to me.
Yep.
I liked what you said, Linkara. You were saying, like, it was since you left Channel Awesome that the schedule kind of went a bit off. It was similar for me as well. It's like I had to get it out at this particular time. And then, like, once the restriction was taken off, it's like, I guess I don't have to, but it's like, but I want to anyway. Oh, no.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, if the episode is late, if it's like, if it feels like it's going to go super late past Monday, we will delay it until Friday the 26th for the actual 10th anniversary day, and we'll premiere it during the live stream.
Hooray.
Okay,
That's a.
Good times.
that's fun. But hopefully you can get it done by Monday.
Oh yeah, because it's not it's not a 6-issue miniseries like Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash and the Nightmare Warriors.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna poke the eyeball.
Oh boy, this will be good.
Ow.
Bye.
To complete your journey, Mr. Ashdown.
Someone told me I need a player guide.
Okay.
Opening theme, opening theme, opening theme, opening theme.
Is Ashdown the name of any of the characters we've met so far?
It's possible, but I can't remember anyone specific. We'll probably meet up with them later. I mean, we had that one lady who we actually saw the ending at the beginning.
Right.
That was, that's the same gate as What's-His-Face was attacked by a spider, so this might have been his fear bringing the spider across attempt.
Oh, right. So, we made a thing last time saying if we think the guy's alive or not.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I am of the belief he is super dead because he got attacked by a creepy spider monster.
This
I
opening's
think-
this opening's very The Walking Dead.
Oh, it is now that you mention it, huh?
And I think my thought was that he would be alive, if I remember.
Billy Mount, did you see Halloween 2018? We did, in fact, see that yesterday. It was good.
Yes. Yes, it was good.
Spoiler free, it was very good. I actually recommend it. It's I don't know if it's ultimately the best or anything like that, but it's definitely a good sequel.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
it's Chrono Trigger. Sorry. Yeah.
a really good slasher movie on its own.
Yeah. I keep hearing like even people who kind of didn't really dig it still really like Jamie Lee Curtis's performance and recommend it for that as alone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the opening to Amityville, not Dollhouse, Amityville, It's About Time, the 6th one.
Quick, Lewis, I'm getting hypnotized by that thing.
Like I said, it's the opening to Chrono Trigger.
Okay. So I need you to cluck like a chicken.
It's terrible.
Louder, man! It's the only way to do this! It's
Oh, nice
terrible
chicken accent.
screech. But it was not that of an animal. A manimal.
This clock really needs to be wound up. It's going very slow.
It wasn't that of an animal. What was
There was
it that of?
something humanate. Humanimal.
Could it? Manimal. Yes.
Manimal.
Animal.
Manimal.
He's more manimal than man now.
More manimal than plant now. Thumbs up, Amityville the Ashdown. Flame up, sorry. Oh gosh, they're performing a pendulum summoning. A desperate cry for forgiveness.
It's a very annoying dark spell that makes every clock in the world 2 minutes late.
Oh, escaping Right's maze.
Oh, that's good to know.
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's clearly having a good time.
Oh, honey, we need to have words.
I thought it was one of you guys for a second.
That's what I thought the last time we had heavy breathing and then fight a monster.
Okay, yeah.
If that's not a man running away from a giant spider, I don't know what is.
I thought we got it last time.
Okay, now I was drowning.
Now he sounds like, yeah, I was gonna say.
Now he's having a bath. A quick, nice relaxing bath after running away from a spider.
Quick,
Ah,
get
so
go in
that's
the
what
water.
it's into.
It's much easier to have this stuff when we don't have graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting interrogated by Billy the Baptist.
They
Oh,
found
maybe
me on
they
the
can
beach,
make a-
unconscious.
Maybe they can
Oh,
make a whole
come
story
on, that's
with
such
this
a
audio.
cop out.
Ah!
That's lame.
Hey up.
Prediction.
So
Come
I
on, we don't know
jumped
what
into the
happened.
ocean from underground.
How is that possible?
They did set up that there was another way out of that cave that led to the ocean.
They did. But he was facing like the wall when it came after him. How
Well,
in the
Spike-
world did he get
you
past
don't-
it?
Maybe the
Spiders
spider
were
leapt
really-
at him and he just like ducked and weave.
Yeah, spiders have a really slow turning arc. So
People from Dark Souls know you dodge roll under the legs. Go, go.
Man.
He had uncanny dodge as a perk. It's beautiful.
Clutching the piece of wood that saved me from drowning.
I called her Cassandra and she became my wife.
When at last I awoke, the letter was waiting on my table.
I saw
Dear
it.
sir, that was a total cop-out.
Okay, yeah, that's better than what I was gonna say.
In my restless dreams, I see the last door.
Oh no.
Leap. Oh, this is Dom. I know your voice is still giving you trouble. You want me to take over here?
I'd like to hear Swade's German accent, if that's an option.
Again, dear Wakefield, I write this letter in my last moments of lucidity. I've not received word from you since I regained consciousness, but I am confident that you will soon return with information that is crucial to our investigation. The bravery that you have demonstrated in the face of the latest discoveries is worthy of my most sincere admiration.
This is so much better than mine.
I'm gonna say, honestly, that is honestly a better accent.
I'm not sassing it up too much. Is this guy an evil person?
No, well, we don't actually know. He knows a lot more than us. I'll say that.
So far, no. We're gonna go with that.
Herr Kaufman,
Right.
we gotta tell Kaufman about how we escaped the spider now.
Of course.
All right. Is there anything else? Oh, yep. Okay. I must now ask you for yet more courage. The doctors were unable to determine the cause of my sudden illness, nor have they found a cure. I have not much time left. My greatest regret is that I must abandon you to the difficult tasks which lie ahead. I implore you to persevere now that we are so close to finding an answer.
But we need to tell you stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's got the dreaded convenientitis.
I have the cough. I need mine hanky. I do not need to remind you the exercise is utmost discretion. I have complete trust in you.
Lewis, you might want to adjust the volume.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that in a second. I don't know if I can. Oh, good.
Options.
Yeah, effects
It's
volume suddenly goes.
very loud.
It's like I could sort of hear the German sash, but just not enough as I wanted to.
Yes.
Alright, try that now.
Okay. Oh, yep. I have complete trust in you.
Did you get the first part?
Complete trust. Yes, I did. Okay. I do not need to remind you to exercise the uttermost discretion. I have complete.
What about the
I'm
professor's
first.
documents about Ellis
Yeah.
Moore and Kronmeeden?
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry. Oh wow. Okay.
It's like fills up like a third of the screen.
No, that's because it switched over without a cut to black. Every subtitle developer knows that you need to cut to black briefly. Okay, anyway. The professor's documents were filled with references to a part of a dark legend.
Okay, now you're sounding like Dom's.
Hey!
The Clonometon, an ancient sanctuary on the island of Ellis Moor. The exact location of the Clonometon has been lost, but the professor believes that its secrets may explain why his experiments met with such disastrous results. You must find this place, mein Freund. I do not need to remind you of the exercise, the utmost discretion, blah, blah, blah. Complete trust in you. Mein Hanky.
I believe it's pronounced Floyd!
Fleiden!
You will hurt
Oh,
yourself.
hey, it's that, it's...
Always
Is
your
he
friend,
dead?
Johann Kaufman. Hey, I'm dead!
Oh, he did,
You
yeah.
didn't get that from the note?
Oh, wait, okay, hold on.
He wrote all that on the gravestone!
It was some
He-
of column A and column B.
So, the dude who conveniently was like, no, I'm sick, you have to go have the adventure without me, cough, cough, actually dies.
Yes, well, he was also.
Meanwhile, the dude chased by a human spider. He's fine.
You'll also notice, like, you're right, I know all the secrets here. I will explain them all as soon as you get back from the cave. Oh no, I'm dead.
Losty's Girl, you guys always liven up my Saturday nights. Thank you so much. We're happy to be here.
Thank you.
And because he could not figure out the source of the puzzle, the dear doctor then became a prostitute in the streets of London.
Oh.
That's like how he died. Okay.
Well, alright, So yeah, now the German guy's dead.
She's just there to block our path.
Now-
Like,
But who will we tell?
Yeah, who will we run back to every time we do anything?
oh,
With
he's so
Kaufman
sad.
gone, I found myself lost, my life suddenly devoid of meaning.
I'm
Aw.
feeling he was
Hey,
totally
except
in
for
love
maybe
with
the
Kaufman.
mystery of what happened to your patient.
Okay, so if you shipped him in Kaufman, you were right. No.
It was as though my friend had written a letter to a person who no longer existed.
Oh, baby.
You
Oh.
read it from a person who no longer existed.
To Linkara and friends, what did you all major in? Excuse me, I had English with a focus in creative writing and a minor in philosophy.
I have a master's in English, so it's useless.
What do you do?
I
With a BA
spent
in
even more
English.
money to get a useless degree.
They don't really do majors and minors in Britain. I have a Bachelor of
Yeah.
Arts in film production and like a couple of like a minor degree in a foundation degree. That's what in like film studies.
No.
We don't really do that either. Yeah, we don't really do that either in New Zealand. But in terms of tertiary education, I didn't do too much. I just got an advanced diploma of digital filmmaking. Yeah, and I've got that.
Just interrupt, Breeze Dorling, I meant no offense to my comment about plot hole. I do not recall what you are referencing.
I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Comic Art.
Nice.
And I am a community college dropout.
Yeah, me
So
too.
you're the least in
That
debt
is-
of all of us. Well done.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
the
I
least.
went to college
Yeah.
dropout too, but yeah.
And weeks passed, maybe months. I did not count the time. But the day
Wow.
came when I realized there was no other option. I had to stand in the rain.
I like
I need
how
to
he's
find
more
another
upset.
German man. There must
He's
be
more-
another German man to tell my problems to.
He's more upset about his friend dying. Like, and just focusing on that rather than the trauma of the cave of human
He
spiders.
hasn't even mentioned the spider yet. It's all about Hoffman.
Maybe it wasn't real.
That's. Yeah, you guys, maybe it's because the story is actually about, Lost is the real monsters.
Yeah, humanity, the real monster.
To honor
Does
my
anyone else
friend's
want to know
memory,
his
I
name
have
is
to keep
Kaufman?
looking. I had to find Jeremiah Devitt.
Sure.
So that thing,
All right.
that thing you were doing before you even met with Cop. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that seems like a...
Is Devitt or Devitt, is he like the last guy left out of
Yep.
the group?
Devitt was the main character of season 1.
And as
Right.
far as we know, he has in fact passed through the portal via drugs and passed through the last door into the demon world.
Tim Whitfield, have any of you heard about the Loud House?
Is
I
that
have,
like
actually.
a prequel to the last?
I think he's
I
just
have
throwing
not.
shade on his neighbor.
The Loud House has the last door. No, it's a Nickelodeon show. It's relatively new. I've never seen an episode of it, but I very much like the art style. But, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Drop my fidget cube.
No. Now how you fidget.
Very carefully. I can see the island in the distance. Eles Moor.
Death Island.
This is gonna be like a Wicker Man thing, isn't it?
No. As long as-
Not the bees!
Which
Okay.
Wicker Man?
Season 2,
Eric,
Episode
were you-
3, The Reunion. Oh god, he's going to his high school reunion!
Well, it'd be pretty small. There's only like one person left, isn't there?
Hey, Eric, Brady, if you're talking about Halloween 2018, there's a trick-or-treater with a silver shamrock mask. That's the Halloween 3 reference.
Nice.
Uh,
Here we are, the island of Eles Moor. Thank you very much.
So, hold on. Is the boat captain a pirate?
Oh, just going for general, your old man voice.
You forgot to tip, you wanker!
Eles Moor. According to Kaufman's letter.
apparently, it is called Ale-Ishmore. It's an isolated Irish island.
Ailishmore, okay.
Ooh,
Does it
Irish.
mean the island of
What
the dead? though?
what is it with the United Kingdom and your accents? Not your words don't actually mean what they're supposed to.
If it helps,
This
I
is
got
Gloucestershire all over again, people.
If it helps, this is in the Last Door wiki.
And for the record, Ireland isn't part of the United Kingdom.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Old English has its own thing, though. I mean, ye like ye. D. Apparently, that's meant to be pronounced the, because Y just happens to look like Thorn, which was the TH sound in Old English. So,
Having taken German, Kaufman should be pronounced something more like Kaufman.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
That does, yeah.
Kaufman, not Kaufman.
But at least that's that's a different pronunciation. This is like, hey, you know how letters mean things?
Not to the Welsh, they don't.
Oh, you have a U in there? Nope, that doesn't mean what you think it does.
Wait till you find out how Siobhan is traditionally spelt. But yeah.
Like when I'm watching the Lord of the Rings movie, should I be saying the sheer?
No.
You should be pronouncing it Sauron? No, yes, Sauron. Yes. I'm trying to remember. Yes, that's right.
No. His name's
remember-
gonna be pronounced like Showran or something.
There we go.
You know, I think we're gonna have to replay the entire chapter to make up for this terrible mispronunciation.
No, English is Frankenstein language of all the words. That is
Yes,
that is
Yes.
entirely accurate.
Yes.
English is a terrible language.
I mean, most of
That's
these
why it's
topics-
lasted so long. Yeah, it's the
It's
Borg of languages.
Well, it's because it's a combination of both Germanic and Romantic languages. So
Yep.
you have two very different kinds of languages crushing themselves together.
Toss
that's
bits
right.
of French, of German, of Latin.
Yeah.
It's like shove it all in. Samhain or Samhain.
There's a little
Samhain.
bit of every country we've ever had which is pretty much all of them.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except for those.
Up the apples and pears, blooming bloke flipping.
You have an enemy for life, Floasty girl.
What does that mean?
British man,
Apples and
explain.
pears.
Blooming bloke means like I do not approve of that person. No, it's flipping is basically saying fucking, but without the swear words. I have no idea what the apples and pears means.
It's Cockney rhyming stand for the stairs. I don't know.
Pip pip cheerio, eh? What?
No,
Yes,
I will kill your family.
I threw the treble and strike on the
Oh my
stairs,
god.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to get on track here. We're 38 minutes in and we've barely done anything. Okay.
We just
The
Okay,
legendary
okay,
crone
let's
meeting can be found here. As Kaufman emphasized. Is that emphasized? Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
The-
it's
Yeah.
you British
God.
pronunciation. I
There's
must
no
exercise
zingers.
discretion. For all I know, the
Yeah.
playwright is watching.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so the playwright is plural here, right? Like there's lots of.
Yeah, it's an
people-
organization.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Hey, look, someone.
Oh, hey, it's an old.
Good
dude.
evening.
Like the boat person.
Suede, you want to do this one?
It's be Irish.
Oh dear, I apologize to Elijah. Visiting. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Well, I guess that's it.
Hi, visiting.
He delights in your terrible reading.
Good evening. My name is Wakefield. I have just arrived on the island.
I think that's a woman.
God, this-
So...
Oh,
I
wait,
am
yes.
not gonna try an Irish accent, yo.
Yeah, you should definitely try an Irish
No,
accent.
you guys don't have Dom staring at you.
Do
It
it.
could be.
No.
It could be another Southern Belle like that one time.
No.
Yes, you can be the
Okay,
one redneck
okay,
woman
no,
on Irish
no,
Island.
fair enough, Kaluna. Julie, you do an Irish accent. I wish Will was here, because Will and I discussed later on just the fact that that Jarrus should not have been Southern, because he actually struggles with the Southern accent. He should have been Irish, and he actually does an okay Irish accent.
Oh my god. No, I don't know.
Do
I
it.
forgot what- Okay. I gotta imagine
Do a
Jacksepticeye.
scullery maid if you can't think of anything else.
Imagine. I don't
Actually,
know how
yelling
to
top of the
spell it.
morning to you may actually help.
Oh god. I fucking.
Here, okay, I'll do
I'm
it.
having a wonderful
Why would Dom just say it like Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh?
That's fine. That works.
You will speak with Lord Downing, then.
That works not even.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
What accent was that?
Lord Downing, you should see him.
Oh god.
Is that young fat grandma?
Well,
Your fat grandma was always this beautiful voice.
I think it's Skinny Mom.
Even when Fat Grandma was a baby.
Good evening.
I demand a bottle. Sorry.
All right, Kaluna, just do any voice you want for this.
Well, welcome. What? How do I pronounce it?
Eilish Moore, I think is what they said.
Ailish Moore.
Ailish
Welcome
Moore.
to Ailish Moore.
Nope.
But it
Again,
was one
like
line.
no one has anything interesting to say.
I can do terrible French and Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
do Dexter then. That's be more interesting.
Excuse
Fine.
me.
That's an old man.
Be Dexter anyway.
I don't want to be old man Dexter.
Game show reviewer, you got this.
Alrighty. Visitors are most welcome in Aylesmore.
Oh, even the French
Yes.
man.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's okay. It's okay. None of us do.
Wind. Wind through grass.
Grass.
Or to quote Nash, wind through grass!
Locked door.
Door.
Mash it.
Smash the locked door.
Well, I never. A town where I can't just go into people's houses and look around?
An abandoned wheel. A peculiar cog is attached to it. Yoink.
That's weird.
Based on the cog's workmanship, it looks like it was part of a complex industrial mechanism, but someone has tried to fit it crudely onto that broken bicycle wheel. How on earth did it come to be in a village like this?
The Irish, man, they're weird.
By the way, I think your accent's slipping.
I just didn't care at that moment.
Oh.
We can't knock on the door, dear lord, no.
Oh.
Nope, we're just gonna creepily try to open it and not knock.
Whoever's in there must be shitting themselves.
Can we cog it open?
Can we interact with those vines?
Oh, 1 second.
That's
Let me,
even creepier than
whoop.
banging on the door, just kind of wrestling the... Whoa! Excuse me, you're Mr. Wakefield.
Nice.
That was actually not bad.
Yeah. That was an okay.
I have a message from Lord Dornan.
Lord Donnan. He seems really surprised by that name.
The message is, stop trying to break into people's houses, you wank.
To our most recent visitor, Mr. Wakefield, it is customary in Aylishmore to welcome strangers with hospitality. I should be honored if
Well,
you
we
would,
still haven't seen any.
if you would accept the invitation to join me at my manor for dinner and amiable conversation. Your new friend, Lord Donan. Oh, that's so sweet. I mean, we get to have amiable conversation, guys.
Sorry. Creepy girl.
Yep.
Oh, look, the penis tower.
Oh.
I'm assuming, yeah, we have to go over that way because we can't get in. There's another way out here. Whoop. Wind through grass.
We're not. Yeah.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the sound effects again.
No, it's fine.
The faint
That's an
smell of
accident.
fish and potatoes is drifting through the shutter. The fish smells slightly rotten.
Oh dear.
Old
Yum.
would-be potatoes.
Got us some lutefisk up in here.
Oh god.
Oh, look, a gate. Oh no,
door.
another locked door. Whatever shall we do?
Locked door.
Our one weakness.
Fence door locked.
The gate leads to the village graveyard. It is closed and locked.
It looks like you could hop over the wall.
Oh boy,
I know,
we're
that's
gonna have to go in there.
Probably. We were in a graveyard in the last chapter.
All right, this is the way out. Donan Manor.
Melee Island.
Cool.
Okay.
Melee Island.
Oh,
Oh,
it looks like it.
What
Teacup.
does smoking sound like?
Teacup. Like that.
Game to review. Why you
man or
do
a
this?
woman?
Dang.
Well, Dr. Wakefield. I don't know.
Yeah. Who's doing this one?
Game show
Lord
reviewer.
Don.
Okay, I'll do. Well, Dr. Wakefield, you're here on holiday then?
Yes, indeed. I have come to enjoy a rest somewhere far from the stresses of city life. Also, my friend died recently, and I'm looking for a cult. Is true that British people eat toast sandwich?
I tried once, but I don't think it was a British thing, and I never tried it again.
Toast? I mean,
Is it like a toasted sandwich? Or
yeah, I mean, we have sandwiches where we toast the bread.
Yeah, that's
Is that what you
pretty
mean?
good.
We have
literally
toast,
two
too.
pieces of toast.
Oh no, maybe they mean it's like a piece of toast in the middle and two pieces of bread on the outside. Because no, that sounds amazing.
Toast
Oh
sandwich.
no!
I see.
Or do
Have
they
you
mean
ever
two
actually
pieces of
eaten
toast that you
lutefisk?
put
No, I
together?
have not, and I really don't want to.
No.
I would try it, but I always think it's going to taste like pickled herring, which I like, but I hear it's much different from that.
Well, it was the distractions you've come looking for. You've chosen the right time of year for it. These days, we celebrate a very special tradition of our kin.
Oh no.
Something unique.
I knew it. We're Wicker Manning here.
Oh no.
No, it can't be. There's lots of males around here. Oh,
This could be Christopher
Wait,
Lee,
that-
Wicker Man. I'm just saying.
oh it's Christopher Lee. Can anyone do a Christopher Lee impression?
Nope.
No,
I can probably accomplish something.
Can you do
we
an
call it
impression
the
of-
Festival of Reunion.
We are Wicker Manning it here, guys. I am calling it.
Set on fire.
Our legs are gonna get broken, and we're gonna get shoved into a thing, and it's not gonna save their goddamn honey. Fascinating. May I ask, what does it entail?
Well, there's a gigantic.
According to our tradition, for the next 3 nights, the spirits of reunion leave the confines of the other side and roam the hills of Ellismore. I don't care if I mispronounced it, that's how I'm saying it. We wear costumes and masks so that the spirits will not recognize us and make us the targets of their mischief. Certain rites take place too. Have you ever heard of a holiday called Halloween?
Suede, did you know the Pokemon anime is on Disneyland now?
It is? What?
Apparently.
No, have they been bought out?
I'm pretty sure they're.
that'd be
I'm pretty
cool.
sure they're in America. They're airing on like Disney XD or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right. That means if when the Disney streaming platform comes out, I wonder if all the Pokemon will be on there. That'd make things easy.
I doubt it. It'll probably be limited to just Disney products on the Disney streaming.
What I'm hoping for is that, you know, if they had an ounce of sense, the Disney streaming platform will have all the old Disney cartoons, like all the Disney afternoon stuff and the Weekenders and all this other stuff. It'd be flipping awesome. But, yeah.
No, that makes sense.
That sounds like
But
a lot
I
of
should
Disney.
not bore you with the details. You shall have occasion to see for yourself.
We're gonna be sacrificed.
Mhm.
Probably.
I'm gonna be so disappointed if we're not sad.
There is a giant, you know, snake thing heading towards them on this rug thing here. Oh, an odd mosaic. Sorry, it's not a
Adorns
rug.
the floor. It depicts 2 snakes biting each other. A large statue of a person. It is so eroded by the passage of time, it's difficult to tell any specific detail, especially around the groin.
Yeah.
Lots of
So many
erosion
people
there.
touched
Can't
it.
imagine why that would be. There are 2 engraved panels on the wall. They appear to be ancient, but I cannot decipher their meaning.
Oh.
Oh, God forbid we ask our host about this.
So, engraved panels. Do these panels
yeah.
on the wall represent a classical theme? I cannot seem to place it.
They are the panels of the first king of Ellismore. In the days of the Druids, we worshipped the great god. How do you pronounce it?
Ugh.
Probably love.
Lu. I guess.
Okay. With the British pronunciation, this could very well be like Lucy.
It's probably
We
love.
We worshipped the Greek god Luck, and our kings did right by those beliefs.
Oh.
Teacup.
Pagan worshiper. Interesting.
Yeah, pagan worship. Wicker Man!
Yep.
Well, I cannot help but noticing this remarkable mosaic. It looks authentic. As opposed to a
An
fake
authentic
mosaic.
Mosaic, yeah. How do you?
Yeah, what makes a mosaic good?
Yes, it is. Although some historians might disagree, we believe that this manor was built atop an ancient Roman villa. In our traditions, this double serpent represents a sentinel that protects us from the terrible threat hidden within itself. And if you look in the corner, you'll see Made in China.
That's enough.
Smoking.
What does smoking sound like?
Well,
Okay.
it makes a different sound if they were smoking a bong.
Yeah.
The statue is remarkable. May I ask what it represents? Nudity.
It is Lu, however the hell you pronounce that, a hero and high
Lampada?
king of our myths.
Lampada or something. like that.
Lampada.
Lamp for
Look,
damp for
Lampada.
damp. You seem to be knowledgeable about Eilish Moore's folklore. I should very much like to learn about the island's history in more detail.
It is true that we in Eilish Moor cleave to our... What? Okay.
Cleave to the ancient traditions.
Cleave to the ancient traditions. We haven't lost touch like some of those on the mainland, but I am no expert. If you really are interested, you should talk to Miss Foster.
Oh.
Please forgive my indiscretion, but would you consider yourself a religious man, Dr. Wakefield?
Wicker
sure.
Man! Ooh, we got a choice.
Yes, I'm very pagan. Very, very pagan.
I love paganism. Look at
Okay, I'm letting the chat
dancing.
decide this one. I'm curious to see how this can go.
Oh, this ought to be good. Let's see, yes.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's like, what does he mean by religious? You've seen a literal cult with spider demons, so you know that there's some kind of higher power. So technically,
Well,
you
technically we
are
know that there are
religious.
other dimensions. We don't know if they're gods.
You should say yes, but you're Jehovah's Witness, so everyone will be really keen to hit you off the island.
We're gonna answer, and then it turn out we're like Seventh-day Advent hoppists.
I'm seeing a lot of yeses.
Yeah. I mean, no is just gonna. He's either just gonna tell us, "Oh, we." Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew Bull,
So,
yes, do it for
story
$10.
thing.
Thank you, Andrew. Okay, we're going for yes. Yes, I do.
Yes.
You seem so certain.
Oh,
May I
come
ask
on.
why?
Well, I've seen things.
Yeah. Once you run through a cave from a giant spider, you know there's something out there.
We have another choice here. What do you guys think? The chat. I don't know about the chat. Let's just go between us. Educated in faith, unmoved mover, or I am not sure.
Giant Spider-Man.
I like that. I wasn't originally, but recently I was attacked by a giant spider god, so I'm re-examining my stance.
Second is most interesting.
There must be an
In my
unmoved
opinion.
mover. That's Thomas Aquinas, isn't it? Something like that. I remember something about like nothing can move without something being moved or something like that, and everyone assumes that that's evidence of God existing. I can't remember how that works.
I dig it. Let's go with unmoved mover. I consider myself to be a man of science, but some phenomena can only be explained by the existence of an unmoved mover.
Yeah.
I see.
Hmm.
Let us take a walk by the lake. You'll
Yes.
notice the achievement in the corner.
You seem so certain.
Let us take a walk by the lake. From there, we can see the beauty of the island as we talk, and be better for it.
I totally won't lead you into a Wicker Man situation.
We are totally gonna be Wicker Man.
The marsh in this valley is, for simpletons, a wellspring of frightful tales.
Are you a simpleman, Dr. Wakefield?
The educated among us enjoy the tales as little more than distractions, knowing us safe from those visions. We know these stories to be nothing but superstition.
Only an idiot is a religious man.
But how we can be so sure in that the dense mist that emanates from the stagnant water, we may not find passages to walk to other worlds?
I thought this
What
goes
if-
into the old place. Oh well.
What if the whales that drift from the reeds in the darkest of nights are the songs of those from our worst nightmares?
Ah, yes, sing the song of coming to class naked.
Oh no. We didn't study for the test.
Slow waves.
Many of the gods are men that men worshipped for millennia now lie buried in the common grave of oblivion.
I mean, technically there are still worshippers for some of them. It's just they're kind of weird.
I feel like they didn't take notes from the last chapter.
In Elishmore, we keep our traditions alive. Oh, they change just as the times do, but they always keep their essence. These are our roots, Doctor.
In 100 years, we'll be doing the Festival of Reunion on Instagram.
It's going to be real sweet.
Mhm.
Oh look, a turn
I
of the
must
week.
now take my leave, as my presence is required to start the rite of reunion. Feel free to continue your walk on your own. The village can be found just over yonder. Just beyond those hills. As I mentioned earlier, you may wish to speak with Miss Foster. She is something of a resident expert on Elishmore's history. She can often be found working late at the school, the building right across from the quay.
The quay?
That's what it says.
I know, it's just like I don't know what a quay is.
It's a fancy bay.
Ah,
It has been a pleasure
it's a
meeting you.
fancy.
No, oh sorry. No,
It's a fancy bay.
A quay is not a dock
Okay.
for small ships.
I'm sorry. This is
Oh,
British
for small
pronunciation.
ships. That sounds
It's
like
a
a
key
bay.
for she. Yeah. No, it's not a bay. It's called a key. It's literally called a key. But,
Oh,
yeah,
so it's an
like-
island.
So it's
then?
just
fancy-
pronunciation
it's a
thing.
fancy
It's a
key.
spelling thing.
yeah, it's a spelling thing.
Just joking around.
I said the line. It has been a pleasure meeting you.
It's quay. It's quarbage.
It's
Batman Beyond
your
reference.
American
Farewell,
saying,
Dr.
saying
Wakefield.
buoy. Oh well.
It's been a pleasure, Lord Donan. Man, what a weirdo. See, can I pick up rocks or driftwood? Ah. An old barrel lies stranded on the shore. A painted label reads mineral oil. It is sealed.
Good old-fashioned mineral oil.
Mm-mm.
I
I only drink mineral oil. Whatever.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, Laser Train. I hit a comment that was actually funny and not offensive in any way.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Quays are those little birds that Dick Cheney likes to shoot.
Quay.
Oh.
The Quayblade.
Oh. The Quayblade.
So Schwarbage, Charles Hockenberry. A broken old fence. I love Batman Beyond.
Oh, me too. I absolutely love it.
He's very good.
Whoa.
Oh,
Wicker Man!
Ah, jeez.
Oh no! Oh, what is he saying? Guys,
What
guys,
oh, no.
guys.
Oh, no,
no
they
hands.
put-
Excuse
they're putting
me?
sticks around.
Guys, it's just a
No,
just a fertility ritual. Don't worry.
No, they're holding things. Oh, never mind.
Hello,
Hence
my
the
name is
fertility.
Wakefield.
Hi. Hi. Here, I'll
We're
do
just
it.
not going to
What are you
address-
drawing on the ground?
Penis.
It's a symbol, not a drawing.
It's a penis.
A symbol? What does it mean?
Penis.
It's the final truth that'll protect us from the marsh dwellers. But we're not allowed to say its name out loud, thank you, Kaluna.
The marsh dwellers? Who are they?
They're scary. My Aunt Kathleen says we're really bad people. Am I a child?
I think you're a child. But you keep that voice going.
Oh no.
You'd never see them, but you'd hear them in the reeds. They try to take you in there with them. I don't think they're children, it's just... Oh, that's why we can't come here alone. We always have to take someone with us.
Huh.
Like you.
I must go now. Goodbye.
Bye,
what about your
strange
little...
person.
What about your little friend in the drowsy cosplay there?
I tried asking him, like, nothing.
Oh.
mm.
This is a fun, relaxing trip.
Yes.
It's a better visit than Dear Esther, but still.
Okay.
I barely missed mine fried at all.
So,
Hello?
there's a big hole in the ground.
It's the halo of the sun. Oh. Hello?
A huge hole lies in front of me. An ominous, chilling draft issues from within that sends shivers down my spine and makes me very uneasy. To a superstitious mind, it might seem like a passage to another world.
Superstitious? Hasn't he literally been to other through passages?
So, like,
Yeah.
in Silent Hill 2, there's a bit where you're supposed to keep jumping into holes.
Yep.
Oh no, the plot hole!
It's a literal plot hole.
Jesus.
This place appears to be the remnants of an ancient temple to some unknown deity.
Is it the monument to the hole in the ground? I mean,
Yeah, it looks like it.
Someone hawk a loogie down there, man.
Ow. Mr. Minotaur, Mr. Drowsy, bye-bye.
Do 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 do.
Dun, 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 dun.
hey, the hills.
Village.
The hills have
Oh.
eyes. Oh, that's where we are right now.
Oh,
Go
Wow,
to
that was a long walk. I mean,
no
yeah.
kidding.
Now let's find Miss Foster.
Finding Miss Foster.
Still locked.
Gotta be one of these doors.
Oh, the gate's
Oh,
open.
the gates are open.
Yeah.
Lantern swing.
Hello?
Got a tomb. A small mausoleum. The door has a small slot. I might be able to peer through it. Oh boy!
Is it birds?
This has always
Oh, no,
resulted
my
in
eye.
good.
This
Oh no, it appears my eyeballs have been removed. Oh!
Inside, a candle provides dim light. I can make out a statue of a hooded man. I can also hear someone whispering.
This has turned out beautifully every time.
The door.
Not
without knowledge.
Oh God. Okay.
Is it so terribly unthinkable to truly understand the gods?
Well, looks like I should go. Nope. Still listening.
Only faith.
Yep. Can we leave now?
Nope.
Nope. Just.
We're still. No, shut up. Knowledge is what I pursue, not faith nor assumptions. You idiot. You answer
Swade, that's legitimately creepy.
Yes, you're right. Now I understand.
Thank you.
Cool story, bro.
Knock on the door or jiggle the handle.
The epitaph on this gravestone is written in Gaelic. The shadows cast by the lanterns only making the characters more mysterious.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
We got a wolf and Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's here.
The man hides his face behind a fox mask. He murmurs something in unison with the others. A muted prayer I cannot quite make out.
Well, you can't really make things out if they're muted, really.
The woman hides her face behind a bull mask. She murmurs something in unison with the others. A muted prayer I cannot quite make out.
A squirrel mask. Okay.
Wolf mask. Something familiar about him. Sir Patrick, we pissed off all these pagans.
Huh.
We said we were religious people.
Well, this is grave.
No.
Weaken the group.
Deer mask and badger mask.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They just don't get enough love. They're like living Pokemon.
I can't move. Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Dude. Is that legal?
That's a very bad grave. I believe they were burying mirrors in a hole in the ground. What a peculiar tradition.
Didn't we see people in animal masks at one point?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, several times.
I'm just trying to remember when we saw that.
The bunnies.
Thank you.
No, besides the bunnies. Weren't we like
The
in the
bunnies?
opium den when they were wearing the masks and they were
Yes.
doing that weird play?
Yes, that's right.
It's all connected.
We are gonna.
No
Oh,
way,
actually, I
she's
should
just making
check.
it up
I
as she
should
goes
check
along.
back in and see how things are going inside of there.
Oh, goody. Let's
Oh, no.
listen to more of this. This is a good idea.
Yeah, and I feel like you could go right further.
I think he's back. Quick, act creepy.
Creepy.
Whoa.
What game is it?
Animal Crossing.
I've come for your bells.
Sorry, that was legitimately very funny.
All the villagers are gone.
Oh, it is Animal Crossing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, they've all been invited to be in Smash.
Except for Waluigi again.
Waluigi. He can complain, but I actually think it's completely in his character that he's the only one invited.
Waluigi.
Everyone's off burying mirrors. Let's break into their houses while they're gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now that they're all gone.
You've got a gear.
They're off doing their weird fertility ritual.
Burying mirrors.
I don't think you can pick a lock with a gear, though.
Hmm. Well, obviously you've never played Resident Evil. Still.
Oh, was that obvious? Uh-oh.
A
Oh.
bottle of something. It is caught in seaweed just out of reach. I think there is something inside.
Okay, we need to get that
Yoink.
somehow.
All right, we need a rock or a
Use
stick
the
or
gear.
Yeah, use the gear.
Gear. Nope.
Eh.
Okay, a stick or something.
Hey, creepy guys, can I borrow one of your masks with the horns?
Fish and potatoes.
Yeah.
see.
Walk, walk. Locked door.
Hey, it's a adventure game. I'll try everything.
Hell yeah.
Just kind of slip the cog through the slot. Oh, thank you.
If only we had some drugs to offer to everyone.
In the middle of the
know.
graveyard stands an old alder tree, which the locals call a fearnog. Many lanterns hang from it. I do not know for what purpose.
Probably so they can see. All right.
Will you live stream Spider-Man PS4? No, I will not, because I do not have a PS4, and even if I did, I don't know how to hook it up to the streaming software.
I might, because Spider-Man 4 I seem to be surprisingly good at. I 100%ed it on the highest difficulty, and now I'm going through it on the super highest difficulty now that there's a new game plus, so maybe I'll stream it later.
Nice.
Me and Kaluna are streaming it at some point. We're not streaming.
So
Excellent.
we're doing play of it, so new one yet next plays.
A trash bin filled with papers. There is a drawing on one. Yoink!
It's a penis. Oh wow. Okay.
It's a pterodactyl. What? Oh wait, no, a dragon.
Okay, clearly this is a child's depiction of Battle of the Five Armies when Smaug attacks the village.
Is it bad that my first assumption was that drawing in the top left was that racist frog from Twitter?
Oh, no.
I mean,
Whoa.
that image did come from a children's book, so
It's just your default mindset. Is all.
Apparently so. At this point, I'm watching out for them everywhere.
I appreciate the detail that went into the weird dragon pterodactyl monster.
Yeah.
someday I will make Q the winged serpent.
Hooray.
No.
Oh no.
And it's still just flying type, not dragon.
Joel.
We need a woman to play this.
Oh, great. Oh no.
Hey, the Irish.
I'm doing an Irish accent. No.
I will literally leave you right now unless you do an
No,
Irish.
you won't. I'm trying. Do you want French or Dexter?
Dexter.
Let's go, Dexter.
Dexter.
She's a teacher.
If it helps, it's still going to sound like a little boy.
Get on with it.
Good evening. To what do I owe the pleasure? I am a busy woman, as you can see.
Sounds like an old lady wave, so it actually works, yeah.
I know.
My name is Dr. Wakefield. I have come to Eilish Moor to rest for a while. Lord Donan said that I might find you here.
You stupid sister. Have you met Lord Donan? It has been so long since I've seen him here in the village. I hope he is well.
Having never seen Dexter's laboratory, does he always sound like he has a Russian accent?
He has an
Yes.
Eastern European accent because he always does because of his stupid sister Dini.
Okay.
Yes. No, it's because he's a mad scientist.
Yes, it's because he is a mad scientist.
Pepe
Yeah.
didn't start as racist. He became a slave. I think you used the wrong word choice there, but yes, we know he was appropriated.
Poor Pepe.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. He started out as such a nice meme for, feel bad, man. To that.
Irish words.
Celtic.
Say.
I don't know how to say
Shade male fealty?
it. Sure, that.
Dr. Wakefield, welcome to Eilish Moor.
I kind of know how to pronounce it after playing Witcher for a while, but...
So, you have not seen Lord Donan lately?
God, this is hard. Sorry, I have to be able to hear myself.
As far as I know, no one has seen him since. Well, it's been a few weeks. Now that the festival has started, maybe he'll be motivated to join us in the village.
Eric Brady was asking which Silver Shamrock mask was in the movie.
The pumpkin one.
The most popular one. Did something happen a few weeks ago?
Oh, sure. It was truly terrible. Kieran...
Oh, that's very close to my cousin's name. Sorry, she has a thing. No one has ever had her name before.
Kieran, his only child, disappeared without a trace. He went off to play in the hills and just vanished. No one has seen him since.
Good lord. And you say he's not been found yet? How is that possible?
It's a small
This island's
island.
like...
People disappear!
I don't know. Don't people just disappear?
We literally all share the same backyard.
We all searched the island, but he was nowhere to be found.
Tell me about Kieran. I grabbed the wrong one.
Or the festival.
Or, screw the kid, I want to hear about the festival. What can you tell me about this curious festival?
Well, it takes place when the constellation Reunion is visible in the sky. On those nights, dark knights and spirits ride the winds that travel across the hills. As you may have already seen, at sunset the villagers don masks. They do this so that the spirits will not know them, or carry them away to the depths of their underground caves.
Oh, it's like proto-Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is exactly Halloween.
That's
Question,
solid,
is
yeah.
there an actual constellation called Reunion?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that I'm aware of either.
These islanders are going to be so pissed off when they find out that mysterious tradition is just Halloween.
Titania took him to Arcadia. We need cold steel.
That's a Faye reference. Good job.
What can you tell me about Kieran's disappearance?
Just that he was a restless child who loved exploring deserted areas, like my laboratory. You might learn about this from his classmate. His desk was in the back corner.
Oh, I see. The thing with the disc with a thing on it.
There was a group of masked people at the graveyard. Was that part of the festival?
Yes, that was one of the first rites of the reunion, a very important one. As I said, people dress up to protect themselves from those that will come. But this is not enough. Since the mirrors they have looked into while changing know their identities, they bury them next to the old fear nog. Sure.
They couldn't possibly get dressed without a mirror. I mean, what are they, savages?
Look. You gotta put, they gotta put the mask on, then they gotta put their makeup on.
Fair enough.
Underneath the mask?
No, on the masks. But yeah.
Ah.
Duh!
My mistake.
The
Why do you have
roots
to
of
put
these
the
trees
mask
grow
on?
in both worlds at the same time, so they keep the witness mirror safe.
Ah.
Wow, that's
The mirror thing
fantastic.
actually is kind of interesting, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
They get changed in front of a mirror, so the
So the mirror
They
holds
bury
their
them.
true identity within it. So
Yeah.
to keep it a secret, they bury the mirrors.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Lord Donan said you are an expert on the island's folklore.
What the fuck do you think I was just talking about?
He said that, did he? Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert now, but I've lived here in Atlas more longer than most, and I've heard my fair share of stories about the other side and its people.
The other side.
Other side.
Might I ask you a question, Miss Foster? I mean, it's all you've been
Just
doing,
fuck you
man.
before.
Do you have a
Yeah,
Do you have a
of
hunt
course.
for imaginary friends?
I do.
Do you know the meaning of the word chronometon?
I'm assuming it means Crone Maiden.
Yes, it's a very unusual word.
Yes.
Very much indeed.
It is a sex act. It is most unpleasant for both people in...
Is
Yes,
that legal?
yeah, that's right.
The Crown Maiden is the sanctuary of the Crooked One. It is a cursed place, the dwelling of the devil. I recall it from the tales that I heard as a child. Of course, our elders only made up those tales to scare us and protect us from harm.
Okay.
Is it wrong that the Dexter's accent is really turning me on right now?
A little, yes.
no. I apologize for nothing.
I'm pulling more of like Jester from Critical Role since she uses the same accent.
Gotcha.
Dom, you can't see it right now because you're not watching the stream itself, but I am intrigued by what I am hearing here.
Intrigued is fine as long as you're not judging.
Anyway.
Would you tell me the
Moving on.
story of the Crone Maiden?
All right,
Crown Maiden.
Story time, guys.
there's a hole in the ground up in the hills, not too far from the village. A hole
Oh, I
so
saw
dark
that.
and deep you'd not see the end. Folks around here believe there lies an old serpent at its depth, ravenous for flesh, the Crooked One.
There's gonna be a goddamn big ass snake in this.
Good thing you didn't throw a rock down there.
Yeah.
There were the two snakes in the mosaic. There's gonna be like a two-headed snake or something like that, just waiting to eat us, and we will narrowly escape it for the final chapter.
Maybe it's like the snakes from Ultima, so there's like a chaos and order and balance.
Well, the snakes were eating each other, so hopefully they'll have filled up by the time we get there.
Okay.
Long
Go
ago,
on.
our ancestors threw livestock into the pit in the hope of placating the Crooked One's hunger. Through that tradition, that's not, sorry.
Thank you for the sound effects of the sheep being sacrificed.
Sorry. Though that tradition has not been practiced for some time, so
Too loud
perhaps
and
it would be
smelly.
best if you did not approach the hole. That's what she said.
But of course.
It is said that the last heir of the Irish word
Laidson?
once defied the Crooked One by approaching the rim with an iron amulet in her hand. It is general knowledge that beings from the other side detest iron, so the cursing
Oh.
and the shouting of the young Irish word received no immediate answer.
Yeah, iron traditionally has been thought of, I don't necessarily know as a holy thing, but as something very pure and could be used to repel demons, so I'm not surprised by that.
Well, in this
dear.
case, it's actually because it's man-made and it's not natural, and the Fae are part of nature, so that's usually why Fae creatures tend to not like iron in these kinds of stories.
I thought silver was a traditional, monster beater. but-
Not
Well,
always.
yeah.
Iron.
I'm pretty sure it's werewolves.
There are
is
many
as well,
levels,
but
and
it's
silver
more-
mostly was for like werewolves and the like.
But yeah, for
Right.
fairies and fae and like other side, like that, a lot of the stuff that are in these like Irish tales, because iron is like man-made and created and forged, and like it's like it's no longer pure nature. It's been like defiled, kind of. That's usually why they don't like stuff like that.
Anti-nature or something. Yeah.
Pretty much, like it's been like desiccated. Like what's the word? Like unpurified. Like
Desiccated.
I can't think of the word.
Yes.
Like a coconut.
Desecrated. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Forged.
That's cool.
Forged. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a few nights later, the Irish word house was consumed in a horrific blaze, putting an end to the old family.
I wonder if Ladesend was actually like their name.
Oh, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Ireland doesn't have snakes. St. Patrick banished them with God's power. Is this a plot point? St. Patrick banished fays and monsters with them, so...
Well,
I mean, Ireland does
That-
have snakes occasionally.
well, that was the main. It was like an island, maybe where all the snakes went. After St. Patrick was like, back it off, you little fuckers.
This festival's going to turn out to be Whacking Day.
Corrupted. Thank you. That's the word I was going for.
Pleasure was
Pleasure
mine.
was
Enjoy.
mine.
Sorry,
Enjoy your time on Ailish Moor.
You know what's really disturbing me though is that the guy we met up with. Oh,
I found this picture. Was it made by one of your students?
Did you find it in the trash?
Yes, this was painted by poor Kieran.
What would you say it represents?
It represents a small
He's
child.
a child! What were you okay. Things that were familiar to him. The village, his home, but these other shapes, I do not know. You could ask one of his classmates. They should be able to tell you more about it.
Oh, yes,
Although
please.
this is probably a dragon.
Encourage the strange man who's come into your school to go and talk to the children.
hey, what's that on the desk?
You like cogs? Okay.
They'll dance around the burrow. Around the burrows they'll sing. It's cold inside as winter. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, or else they'll pull you in.
Oh.
You know, Miss Foster, you have very nice handwriting. It almost looks typed.
Yeah.
Thank you. I pride myself on my good
It's a
handwriting.
litmus test. Do you see ditto or?
Yeah, I see the ditto.
Wait, no, I'm not thinking. It's not litmus test.
More of
Sorry,
a
Wait.
more of a
Rorschach test.
mimicky.
Rorschach. Sorry.
Whoa.
There's some kind of worm screw inside. There remains of an insect beside it, and some drawings here on desk. I'll take the drive with me. It may prove itself useful.
Drive.
Oh, not the bug carcass.
Don't sound too disappointed, Kaluna.
You took the pin drive.
I can't take it, so...
Maybe you have to put the paper on it to see if it matches something or whatnot.
It has
that's
many
cool.
versions. Some say man-made. Other refers to it cold iron forged without heat. One story says that by humanity discovering smithing, fairies broke an oath and became vulnerable to it.
Oh,
How do you
okay.
forge an iron without heat? You literally have to melt it.
In
No,
a
but one-
volcano.
I'm pretty sure it's more heat, not less, right?
Maybe it means like once it's cooled, though, it
Yeah, but
becomes something
You've
else.
seen Fortune of Fire. If you hit it when it's cool, it breaks.
A shelf of handmade books with unfamiliar titles. Most of them concern strange rites.
That's all those Harry Potter books again.
This is the schoolhouse.
Cold iron is a poetic term for iron.
Ah. Why did you just call it
Good,
iron? then?
good cold steel,
Or
basically.
cold steel, sorry.
Well, no, saying cold iron is basically just a way of saying like tough iron. It's like it's cold of heart. It has no mercy.
A picture of a slender woman, apparently a goddess, wearing a black dress and having a murder of crows around her. It's signed with a name, Badabuth Katha.
It'd be bad.
That goddess was well fit. Oh yeah.
The slender woman, the slender man's girlfriend.
Yeah. Huh. Now I want to see like Mrs. Slenderman. Like the Pac-Man spin-off.
Slender woman, you mean? Yeah, sure. It's been around. No,
Slender Man Woman.
Slender man. Slender man woman, yes.
Hey, guys.
All right.
Still burying the mirrors, huh?
Anybody want to? Everybody want this drive?
I heard you almost say anybody want to. Wait.
Yes, but I didn't.
Anyone want a screw?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he just said it.
I have no tact.
Can you open the door with it? You slip the picture through the lock?
Is this open now?
Yeah, try that now.
Not anymore. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope.
Somewhere else we can look around.
I hope either the cog or the screw isn't made of iron. Otherwise, when you go back to the big hole over there, it may decide to just eat you.
That's true.
Back to the manor, see if we can find anything around here.
You probably have to use the cog with the screw because it's got that kind of corkscrew shape that the cog would work with.
The noise of the swing gently being moved by the wind is the only thing breaking the silence. Whoop. It's a safety bicycle. I still do not understand how they managed to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but its chain is broken. I may find a way to fix this chain.
Maybe with a cog? No.
Oh. Nope.
I'm hoping that by the end of this chapter we will actually be able to do like a giant robot. There's like chains and cogs. Finding it bit by
We'll
bit.
just build a bicycle. Yep.
Something's preventing it from spinning. The
Maybe
chain
use
might be able to
some
let us
cog.
get that bottle.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Cog.
Big old chain whip.
Hi, Lewis. Is Batman number 66 still on your list of comics you will never review on Atop the Fourth Wall? Yes, but if it helps, boner.
What?
That comic is known for the fact that it's Kieran's playroom.
Oh,
Door's
that's
locked.
not creepy.
No, that's not creepy at all.
Wait, you were going to tell us about Batman's boner?
Batman number 6. Funny you mention that. Batman number 66 is infamous because back in the day, boner used to mean mistake.
Yeah.
So in that comic, the word boner is said a lot.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you
Very
review
much
it?
an
That sounds
example
like
of
Because
heavy
all
metal
that people want to hear is me say boner. And
never say never because
I am
you have
above
reviewed-
such humor in regards to the word boner.
I know,
Boner,
but you
boner.
still reviewed Sunny Shoe and One More Day.
Boner, boning of boner. Boner, boner. Erect penis.
Yes.
Cog probably works there somewhere. Because it said it was missing a small piece.
The cog is way too big to fit between the
way
gears.
too
Looks like it
big.
needs something smaller, thinner.
Like a screw? Yes.
Yay! We got that working again.
So can you climb over the wheel, maybe?
Now the water wheel is working.
You're welcome, farmer.
Farmer will be so grateful that he'll give you the key to the city. Karen's playroom.
Again, not creepy at all.
Why does Kieran's playroom have to be water powered?
It's true. Now the
Anything
water
to
wheel
pick
is
up,
working.
like the thing that was blocking it, or...
Here's the
Well, glad to be of
mechanism
help. I
working
guess I'm
now.
just doing odd jobs around the place. See if we can get that bottle now.
Yeah.
Only we had a stick.
Well, we
Well,
got
we
the
do have a
chain
chain.
now, so maybe we can throw that around it. Village.
Can we go to the penis lighthouse yet?
Not quite
Not
yet.
Okay.
All in due time.
Heh.
Eh?
It's not long enough.
Aw.
Damn. Hey, it was a thought. Oh, I get it.
Man, if an,
it's not long enough because it's penis joke.
I was going to say, if a naked nun doesn't come out of this ocean, that's
Irish dragon is Crom Croach, killed by St. Patrick.
That's right. We never did find out what happened to that nun, did we?
Nope.
I was gonna say, I was in a joke earlier, like we suddenly see her swimming on a shore. Yeah, let's see if we can go back in the manor house and see what we find. Nope.
Nope. Well, and we can't break into people's houses? We've tried that.
Maybe after we
Use
leave and
the-
come back.
Use the chain to break into the house.
Oh, someone's gonna. Aw.
I do not see how that would. Is there anything next to the gears? Like, to the left of it or anything?
Not that I can pick up.
Now
Try the door now that it's working?
I did try, it didn't work.
Yeah. It's not powered by the wheel. Chain that thing to the ground.
Is that the squeaking of the water wheel I hear, or is that
The swing.
cats I hear in the background? Oh, okay.
Can you look at the drawing again? Okay. I see a lake with like a boat in it, a tree.
There's the pit.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there was any clues here about like.
I feel like there's places in the village that we haven't like seen every segment of.
Let's head back there and see what we can find. We need to find the kids.
Oh, right.
She said to talk to the classmates about the drawing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Then we'll check back in the village.
Oh, that's right. The really tall kids. Yeah, they're there.
These creepy fucking kids.
All right.
Kid doesn't seem interested.
You just try talking to him?
This is a very tall kid.
All right.
I found this drawing at the school. Is it yours?
No, Kieran painted it a long time ago.
That's a very deep-voiced kid.
The drawing is
He
Kieran's.
smoked-
There could be a
he's
clue
smoking
here
hot.
of his whereabouts.
We grew up tough here.
What about these buildings?
Don't know. Never seen them before. We don't have buildings here.
Is this the village?
Yes, and the fear nog tree in the graveyard. That tree gives me the chills these nights. On reunion, they got them little lanterns on it, and they look like evil eyes staring into you.
What is this?
It's a dragon, you dip.
That's the crooked one?
Oh,
so-
good.
Oh,
The
right. They said
serpent
he
is
was a.
dragon.
Yeah, they said he was a serpent. Okay.
Yeah, dragons and serpents are kind of interchangeable. They say a villager defied it, and the next day her house was burned to the ground.
$10 says the missing kid's in the hole.
Probably.
I say
No
it
one
was
thought
the
to check
crooked
in the
one bringing
hole.
her back. That's the house where Kieran found the treasure.
You know, I just realized there's not even a safety railing around the hole.
Nope.
Do you know how to get there?
Sure, it's easy. You find a big hole, and there it is.
Ta-da!
Oh,
Well, it opened up a new location, so that's good.
that's something.
I'm gonna keep this drawing.
Someone in the chat said also check the note on the desk in the schoolroom.
Yeah,
I
I
think
was
we
going to
already
say
did
there
that.
was a note on a desk. Yeah.
Did you
That
not
was
look
the-
at that? I thought-
No,
Oh.
after
the,
we've.
Like, not
The-
even a
the-
warning sign, yo, deep hole, or...
Well, it's somewhat self-explanatory.
Probably.
There is a deep hole there.
Probably best not to hold the iron around this hole.
Oh, please, what's the worst that could
Fence would be better than
happen?
Nothing.
Like,
That'd
yeah,
be hilarious. It'd be hilarious
If
if
you're-
if they did have a safety railing that was made of iron.
Yeah, extra protection. Yeah.
You could say this place is holy ground.
Ah!
Uh,
Actually, I like the one right below that. Caution, hole.
I don't know what that is, but investigate it. It's a barrel?
Yep,
That's
sharp.
it.
there was a mineral oil.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, my pups want to go outside, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right.
Is there anything
You can't
else
go
here?
any further
We need to
out?
figure out a
Okay.
way to get that barrel open, because apparently we need mineral oil.
Mineral. Fire store.
Alright, you said that we should probably check back in the village.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
the-
keep
the,
looking
um,
around. Well, I think as long as we're in the village, like that whole
Yeah.
thing and just finding something. I don't know.
We could.
Because it's like, I
also-
think there's just an area we probably haven't seen yet.
The only one
Well,
we haven't
we do-
visited right, is this one, which we can't get into.
Well, we can try the school again to check the desk, or
Yes.
we can go to that new location that they just showed us.
Check the
Oh.
school real quick, because there might be a thing there now.
Yeah, and this area looks like there's a lot of places where you could go, but obviously I can't necessarily tell where the
Oh, the
hitboxes
people are gone.
on it.
Ah,
I do not quite yet understand.
how tolerant.
Well, isn't that like the antithesis of his kind of his whole deal in these games? And, well, maybe that's just less. Not.
It's waiting to keep cutting in and out.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, but go through that door.
That was just the way back to the main. You said we should check out the note on the blackboard or whatever.
Yeah.
No, on the desk.
Ah. But we did. It was a paper with black circles.
Does it link up to the drawing?
That's what I was thinking, but now the drawing's.
Yeah, drawing is gone.
Chain it to pieces. All right.
Huh. All right. I guess we should just try the new location then for now.
Yep. I'm liking this so far, though. We got some creepy things going on here.
Yeah, much more atmosphere than the last one.
Yeah, the last one was
Last
being
chapter.
bogged
And it feels
down
like we're
quite a
actually
bit.
making progress.
We got
Yeah.
getting kind of an Innsmouth by
Wicker
way of
Man!
vibe here.
There
Oh
it is.
shoot! It's a Wicker Man. It's a
Confirmed.
man of Wicker.
Okay, yep, you called it. You called it.
Great.
It's a wickety Wicker Man. Help!
Wonderful.
Get out of.
It's gonna be bees any second now.
Great. This is wonderful.
A wicker statue.
Oh my god.
The twigs look fresh.
Oh no.
Thank you. I just had them brushed.
Set it on fire.
I can't burn you in it if it's already burnt.
Exactly.
What I would give some morphine right now.
It's supposed to be the house that the child was telling me about. Kieran was there just before his disappearance.
Oh.
And mailbox.
Excuse me,
Yoink.
That's a federal crime.
The envelop's very old. It's stamped returned, and there is a letter inside.
Read the letter.
My dear
In my
cousin, I am
restless
doing
dreams.
poorly.
That's all right.
I would
You
ask that you
just
not call
committed a
upon me here at
felony.
Eilish Moor, not now nor ever again. Please keep your grandmother's ring. I believe that she would have wanted yours to have it. Yours faithfully, Brigid.
I think that's a girl's name.
Yep. There's something else in the envelope. Magic Cat Eve83, Witcher, hardly knew her.
He is banished.
It's a ring.
Alrighty, I'm back.
An iron ring.
Fascinating.
Ooh, go to the pit with the iron ring. We're like, hey bitches,
Can
give me
you-
some cold iron.
Can you fix the chain with the ring?
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
I'm sorry to
Nice
use
call.
Brigid's mother's grandmother's ring in such a manner. Still, maybe I know how to get the bicycle. I can get the bicycle to work. Why do you need to get the bicycle to work?
Yeah.
You use someone's grandmother's ring to fix a bicycle.
Should we investigate the house a little more? Because this is the last place where the kid was.
Oh, we can go with
That's
that.
also, that bicycle's really not going to run smoothly either.
The house is falling apart. I must tread with care.
Stomp, stomp,
It's
stomp.
like a family heirloom. You're using it to fix an oily bike chain.
Oh, it's not like they need it anymore.
Fair enough.
It's the one thing my grandmother ever cared about, and she's dead, and I'm dead, and it's all you have left now. But it's fine. Just use it to fix your fucking bike.
Metal trapdoor. Seems to be leading to some sort of basement.
Oh,
Oh,
it's good.
good.
Oh, goody.
Welcome to
Okay.
my creepy basement.
This is exactly where we want to go.
Do we have a like lantern?
Here we go.
Do you
Uh-oh.
have my ring?
I think this might have been once house a library. It looks like it was not as burned as badly as Russ House. Even so, little here remains intact.
Is that him on the floor?
No, that's just some green mold or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It is hard to tell when
Moth.
something's a corpse.
Table's been
and
upended. Chest.
Someone did a table flip.
An ornate chest. Its inside's untouched by the fire. It was probably opened long after the inferno died down. There's a diary inside. Yoink.
I do love looking at people's personal stuff.
Signed Brigid Laid Send. Several pages towards the end are missing.
Oh, is
said last
she
night.
the one whose house burned down? Like
Yep.
the one we were hearing about?
Mm-hmm. Words cannot express the gratitude that I feel for Aunt Mare's bequest. May her dear soul rest in peace. This house is just what I needed to still my nerves at the exhausting pace of life in Dublin. Oh boy, I love living in a house that's not on fire.
Oh, yep.
I would not have thought to find such a remarkable library hidden away in the basement. It includes several magnificent tomes and the most picturesque customs of our land. I found Aunt Mare's diaries next to an odd iron disc, but the contents of the diaries were appalling. What could have happened that dear old Mare would write such things? I did not need to know Aunt Mare's erotic fan fiction.
She was a slash fic writer.
What would be the fan fiction in 1801? Charles Dickens or something?
No, it would be Lupin and Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That would actually work.
The
Yeah.
damnable place she speaks of, I must know if it really exists. I am resolved to investigate our family's crypt. It would be prudent to wait until dusk before traveling to the Northern Cape so as not to be seen.
Okay.
The abbey was in such a state of decay that it was near impossible to find the mural painting in the dark. Fortunately, a dim light happened to shine through a gap in a wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. I believe Aunt Mare's iron disc is needed to open the secret passage.
Ooh.
Is this the legacy of the late end? I can stand to bear it no longer. Fire will put an end to this blasphemy and cleanse the land of our family's curse. And should the fire prove insufficient, may the testimony serve as warning.
Oh, so she set the house on fire herself.
Miss Laidson must have found something abhorrent in her family's crypt. If I could find out what it was, I may learn about the Crone Maiden. My intuition tells me that I must act tonight, or else it will be too late.
How does he just he keeps continuing to find mystery after mystery?
Yeah.
A lot of locations.
Nothing to do with where Devitt is.
We go to a makeshift bed. Was Kieran sleeping in this terrible, lonely place? Side of the bed collapsed during the fire.
After the fire, I'm guessing? Yeah.
You already tried the upturned table. There remains the book scorched by the fire. Most of the pages are ashy or blackened, so the text is illegible. Common carpenter's brace. A tool like this would be used for drilling holes in wood. Yoink!
Hello.
I'm just running around.
I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get the. We're gonna get the bottle, and then we're gonna uncork it with this thing.
Yeah.
Well, how are we gonna get the bottle?
Well, we got a thing like let's get the bicycle and see what we can do with that.
Yes.
Throw
the bicycle.
Uh-oh.
But of course.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
At least we weren't in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, you forgot to put the sacrifice in it.
Oh, dang it.
Oh no, he's burning fire pea.
Well, now we'll never get our honey back. Good one, Steve.
You guys have one job to do.
It's like that
Break
giant
his
statue
legs,
of the
put
sheep
him
in
inside.
Norway.
Right, now we have to toss the cow in the pit again.
Aww.
No, Betsy.
No, Bessie, no.
Alright, was it the village that had the bicycle? Or the
Yes.
no, it was the manor.
manor.
Oh,
Manor.
could we even get in the manor?
No, but there was that side area.
Oh.
That poor Wicker Man was 3 days away from retirement.
I don't see how it can ride safely. At least the chain rotates.
Okay.
What was that?
Oh.
What was that sound? Let's go investigate!
It's
Could it be
ghosts!
spooks?
I wonder if it's my spider friend come back to finish the job.
It's the ghosts!
Did you drill the lock with your corkscrew?
Yep. Try that.
It's
Aw.
wacky.
Maybe the cog
Kieran's
now?
playroom.
No.
Can we just have a crowbar in this game? Like,
I mean, crowbars can solve so many problems in adventure games.
yeah, and just keep it. Just keep a crowbar the entire time.
A crowbar, a length of rope, and
Yeah.
Look.
Possibly a machine gun.
And then masking and some duct tape.
Yeah,
there you go.
tape.
Look,
What
it's
was the point of fixing the bike?
wait a second, there's a Wicker
another
Man here
Wicker
too.
Oh great, will he be on fire?
The Roman statue has been thrown down and replaced with a wicker one.
That seems healthy.
So we fixed the bicycle, but what did that do?
It made a thumping noise.
Okay.
You know what?
Oh,
I
is
think
that...
the sound we heard was this. They replaced the Roman statue with the Wicker Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the door's
It's
open.
going all out.
Yep.
No, it's not open. I guess let's go to the Abbey then.
Yep.
I bet when we come back, all of them are going to be wicker statues.
Yeah.
What, all the people?
There's a half-completed Wicker Man.
Gross.
Its presence makes me uncomfortable, as though I've trespassed on forbidden grounds.
Sorry, I haven't put my top half on
Yeah,
yet.
you would never trespass. I mean, that's. They're just walking into people's homes.
This must be the old abbey that Brigid Laidson described in her diary. Could the Crone Maiden be here? Brigid mentioned a dim light, but I see only darkness.
You're not seeing the metaphor, man.
It's the light inside you, man. The dim light was the friends you made along.
There's nothing to click on.
Gotta go over to the side, maybe?
Nope.
I have a feeling we'll be back.
Dang.
Was I the only one half expecting the Wicker Man to be on fire?
No,
Yeah.
I figured.
I'm a little upset that it wasn't.
Alright.
Okay, so now what?
We're at Solitary House. Let's see if we can find anyone else in the village now. Maybe that door is open finally.
Oh, now, well, we don't have the chain to... Oh, can you use the bottle opener to try and jimmy the lock?
Nope.
Damn.
You need something to brace it with.
What about that old Muslim? Muslim is what I mean.
Oh, we'll check the mausoleum in a second. Maybe the... Maybe...
Muslim, they're called Muslims, dang it. Are they called Muslims? Ah, never mind.
Let's go inside the...
Oh no, the teacher's a wicker man. Oh,
Oh, the teacher's gone.
Check her desk.
yeah.
Her desk.
She's
I know, I'm
gone.
checking
I
this first, though.
No, I can spit on her desk and read her
Stab
emails.
it with the thing.
That's what I'm thinking, actually. Nope.
Stab.
Aw,
Nothing at her desk.
damn it.
Anything new in the trash?
Yep. Out the door. Ribbon rustles.
Have we tried to pick up any of those ribbons or anything, or clicked on them a bunch?
I think I've tried to.
Oh,
Only darkness.
okay.
Can't hear us a thing.
Huh.
Hairpin.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna stab everything.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, sure. Now you don't want to desecrate graves.
And for the chat, that is not the voice of Film Brain you hear. That is the voice of Slade you hear with the dawn.
I do not sound like Film Brain. I tell you
Everybody
what.
thinks everybody sounds like Film Brain Onyx.
That's because he's British.
Yeah, I guess so.
If it helps,
Or
we've
they're
all,
just-
we've all been like heard as one other person. Like I've been recognized as Mars Girl. Dom's been Film Brain. Swade's been Film Brain.
Everyone
Yeah.
thinks I sound like JonTron.
No, I'm not. I don't really hear it. Yeah.
I know, but like, but it's like a constant thing.
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's mistaken me for anyone, thankfully.
Hmm.
I don't. Yeah, I think like people at first, yeah, but you know that she's on the stream, so at least that makes sense.
Mm.
You mean this isn't a Film Brain stream? Says Travis. Like, you're in the wrong spot.
You mean the stream that's on Linkara's channel is not a Film Brain is not a Film Brain? What is this?
Film Brain.
Huh.
Wisdom of
The
silence.
was silent.
Oh yeah, Curtin Kelly says one week Film Brain will be here and then no leave it.
I am Film Brain.
Stop
Yeah.
it!
We are all Film Brain.
I'm Film Brain, and so's my.
Yes.
Nope. Stab the darkness.
I mean, we had that bird when we looked through it a second time. Just saying.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe. Did you try using the gear on the bicycle?
I believe I did. I'll try it again.
Huh. Film Brainception.
All right, Julie. We might need the walkthrough, but we'll see in a minute here.
Can you go down
Oh.
to the shore?
Wheels
No.
not need another cog.
Can we investigate the tree and the?
Oh, you know what? Maybe the brace can open the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sup? By the
yeah.
way, muchas kudos on the last episode. Thank you.
What barrel?
The barrel of mineral oil.
Mineral oil.
Yeah, that floating
Mineral
barrel.
He was in the
Yeah,
hill.
the ones over in the hills.
Oh.
Congratulations, Julie. I believe you've just been mistaken for Lupa.
You know what? There we go. Yeah, it's not bad. All right.
Actually, I
Maybe
kind of
we'll
hear
hold
it.
the barrel using brace.
Similar tone, I guess.
I
The barrel is filled with
I don't
oil.
know.
Set
I think
on
I would.
fire.
Can you take the oil somehow?
Some sort of container to put the contents of the barrel into,
Which
like
we
a
need
bottle
the
of
wa-
some kind.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, can you
But
keep
you-
going down, walking down the path?
And you just left this corkscrew in there?
I guess. All right, Julie.
Sorry, environment.
Okay.
See if you can find out how to get that bottle.
All
We're
right.
back to where we started with a small cog.
We just need a stick.
There should be plenty of sticks around here.
Or a rake.
Okay. So you want to know what to do with bottle?
Well,
1 second.
Or no, how to get the bottle. Okay.
Yes.
Let me see.
well, hold on. Have you played around with this stuff yet, Lewis?
Chops just seem to left this mask here. There's a ribbon hanging from it. Yoink.
Okay.
Take the ribbon.
We need
took something.
to go to
Oh,
where
ribbon, no!
we need to go to where the boat
Ribbon
is.
Oh, no.
1 second.
Just gotta go get the ribbon.
Ribbon.
Get you a ribbon.
Where? What?
Where did the ribbon go?
The ribbon blew away.
Well, I'm sure we'll never see it again.
1 second. We'll go back there in a minute. Mom keeps confusing on top of fourth wall with best brains. It's the ribbon that was hanging from the mask.
What was this brains?
Aren't they the
God damn it. Stupid ribbon.
Aren't they the production behind Mystery Science Theater?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
now we can go past here.
Ah, it needed to give us a reason.
Okay.
It's the ribbon that was snatched by the
That
wind.
ribbon.
Maybe you can get the stick.
Is that a wicker man or oh, no?
I can see a lighthouse in the distance.
It looks like a penis.
It's not as penis shape as the rest of you guys build it as.
From this map,
That
though,
one's a little bit
Let me
more.
see if I
I'm
get
looking
this
at-
straight.
From that one, it looks
can
a lot
see
more
that.
penis shaped.
Okay.
I'm just really disappointed, you guys.
The only reason we can go to the lighthouse now.
It's because we saw
'cause of the
it
ribbon.
in the distance.
Okay,
The
we got a
ribbon was
bottle-
pointing to it. Otherwise, you never would have gone there.
Yeah, the map clearly showing the the lighthouse. We never would have found a way to get to it. Never.
We've got a bottle, we've got a ribbon, and we've got mineral oil. We're making a Molotov cocktail.
Pretty much.
See if there's anything else I
Only
can
you
take from over
make
here.
Only you can make a fairy fire.
Nope.
To the lighthouse.
Nope. Throw the ribbon
Alright,
to the
go-
monster.
I'm just
Go
checking
to where the
because.
boat is.
All right, we'll go back there in a moment here. Okay. Just wanted to check because, click on everything.
Yep, nope, good to check.
Oh, thank you for the ribbon.
You attempt to use the ribbon blows away again.
It'll show us all the other locations.
It's saying, go to the damn lighthouse, you idiot. Whoop, that's the wrong way. Okay, I think it was in the village.
What?
Yes. Do. No, we need. There's a boat. We need.
Maybe it's on the other side of a thing. 1 second.
Yeah. Guys, maybe we can finally go through that gate.
Could literally ask any person in the town.
Borrow a stick.
Yeah.
Or take a rake, something.
Yeah. Or just, just walk into the water.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh no, couldn't possibly get my.
Nope.
Part of the festival tradition.
Double check
Too
it's
bad
anything
you
On
added.
the barrel.
Get this. I read a book of Barnes & Noble, the MCU Visual Dictionary. Guess what Falcon's new wings are made out of? Mylar! The miracle material.
Oh.
It's too bad you can't take that coat rack that's in that building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Or,
what?
any-
Let's try that. I don't think it'll work, but let me try that.
I think I saw your mouse hover over it, and I don't think it turned into hands. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's a freaking stick there. I mean, come on.
Well, you can't steal shit.
There's a path in the northeast corner of the graveyard, which I think is this right here.
Yeah, because I mean.
Oh, it's a dog.
Okay.
Aw,
Oh.
There is dog.
Nothing has slept
Aw,
here in
no
many
dog.
years.
He
Aw.
does
no
house.
dog.
I'm
Okay.
disappointed there is
Oh,
no
puppy.
dog.
There we go.
There's a boat.
There's a boat.
Grab.
Old rowboat filled with stale water.
Where's
Something
the-
sticking out of the
City.
water.
The water is past
Stick? Worn out umbrella.
An umbrella.
There we go. Use that to get the bottle.
Yeah.
All right, then we will leave that be and now get the bottle and presumably get some mineral oil.
Okay,
Yay.
and I will be
For
back in
some
5 minutes. I'm
reason.
gonna get a beverage.
Go right ahead while we figure out all the many steps to get some mineral oil for whatever reason.
To set something on fire, like a wicker man, presumably.
Maybe maybe we have to set things on fire.
Or maybe we have to fight fire with fire.
Oh.
Here's the problem, though. You're talking about basically, setting something on fire with mineral water, but you still don't have a source of ignition.
A paper is
oil.
rolled up inside the bottle.
Ah.
Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown.
Set the wickers
Cool.
on fire.
Okay,
Well, we
I'm
got a
thinking
bottle.
ribbon, bottle, mineral oil. We're gonna Molotov something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Presumably we
Molotov
gotta
cocktail. I
But
solved
again-
all my problems with Molotov cocktails. I just use I just throw the Molotov cocktail at it, and now I've got a new problem.
Yeah.
Again, slight problem. Source of ignition.
We'll figure
Oh,
something
right.
out.
Any of the wicker men that are on fire.
Thoughts on the trailer for the new Harley Quinn animated show? I'm into it. I have not seen that.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Like, do none of you people watch The Good Place?
We've just started watching it, actually.
We're almost done
Okay.
with season 1.
That
Oh,
will make a
nice.
lot more sense in season 2. You'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to push bottle in a bit and mix it with oil. Awesome.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Nope.
You
Okay.
can make a Molotov cocktail.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what's funny is that with Harley Quinn, it's like when I found out that her real name was Harleen Quinzel, I'm just like, oh, Harleen, that's a really dumb made up name. But then it turns out that that's actually the name of the voice actor. The original voice actor of Harley Quinn was named Harleen. So,
I thought her name was Eileen.
I thought it was no, I'm pretty sure
Eileen
it's Harleen.
Sorkin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Eileen
I thought it
Sorkin.
was I thought it was Arlen. Darn it.
Like
Lighthouse.
Eileen.
Another mystery of the world relocked.
Hang on a second.
I don't like that. Oh no. Yep, that's the set
Oh, good.
of a.
What a ghastly
Yep.
custom! This wicker man is in the shape of a hangman.
Hanged, surely.
He's well hung.
Nice.
Maybe we should oil the bicycle.
Why don't we? Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually.
See if there's anything outside I can take first.
Nope, just some rocks.
And see if I can get in.
No. Okay. We were both slightly wrong. Her name was Arlene Sorkin. but not
Arlene
Harleen
Sorkin.
Sorkin. Yes, her name
that's
is Arlene. So yeah, but Harleen Quinzel is spelled exactly the same way as Arlene, but just with an H at the beginning.
That's what it was.
Someone inside there.
I prefer Arlene Sorkin to Tara
Oh.
Strong just because I can only hear Tara Strong, but still.
Yeah,
Covered in
I
salt
like
and
I can't remember her name, but the voice actress who did the voice for Starfire in Teen Titans, she did the voice for Harley in the Arkham Suicide Squad animated movie, and she was
Oh, right.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. So two Titans have voiced Harley Quinn so far.
I know. Yeah, the problem I have with Tara Strong is it's too high pitched.
It's what? Sorry, I missed that one.
It's too high pitched. All I hear is bubbles.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and much Tara Strong too. It's just you can just hear it. It's like Steve Bloom. You can't really unhear it.
Hynden Walsh is that is the actress.
That's it.
Thank you.
Hendon Walsh, yeah.
Okay.
She was very good.
The bicycle is well oiled as it is.
Well,
Ribbon?
fine.
I
Use
am
ribbon to
back
fix
with
my
delicious tea. Okay.
you-
How's the
Went to the lighthouse, nothing there except a creepier one.
okay,
My-
and you got the mineral oil.
Playroom.
Presumably that's the one of them is like the queen wicker man that we gotta like set on fire.
Hmm.
The Wicker Queen.
Well, they said the queen in the poem that we found in the bottle.
Okay, mineral
Alright,
oil
so
on the well, it does not require oiling.
Okay. Go back to the solitary house.
Okay, solitary house it is.
Yeah. Did we check out the chest?
I believe we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, we did. We opened it.
Okay, I found the diary. Okay, then sorry. Go to the old abbey then.
Old Abbey.
Okay. Oh, now that we have the oil, maybe we light the.
Yeah, let me. I'm sorry.
Okay,
let me just read
Why
in
would
here
you
and just
do
make
that?
sure I got everything.
Did you see it? Was there a pipe that you looked at the Lighthouse?
Nope.
I think that might be the next thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, sorry to keep you going back and forth. Just trying to catch up to everything in the walkthrough.
Where are we going now?
Back to the Lighthouse, I think.
Yep, to look at a pipe.
I did look at the pipe.
Did you do it at a specific moment when you see someone? No.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah.
it's the timing I have to do it.
Oh, that's one of those.
Okay.
I don't feel bad that we cheated on that one. That seems silly.
Julie, just out of curiosity, can you determine how far into the story we are from that walkthrough?
There was a person in that window.
Yeah,
Oh,
dear.
the lights are off now.
Well, great.
Now go back down, knock on the door.
Hold on. I will try to answer your questions soon, Great Show.
All right, attract the attention. Let's go down there and see who comes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
No, it's a wicker man.
Okay, Wicker Man's still hanging. Let's go on in.
Oh, yep.
I think we're about halfway
How are
through.
you doing?
Okay.
I almost called you Film Brain. I am sorry.
Oh my god!
Good evening. Would you happen to be the lighthouse keeper?
No.
My name is
you asshole.
Wakefield.
My name is Wakefield. A stranger. What could we want from me?
I got lost. I was taking a stroll and I fear I got lost.
I understand. After sunset, the hills of Ailish Moor can be tricky. We have a saying here: "In dust all past change."
Cool.
If you stand at the apex of that hill over there, past the rocks, you'll see the lights of the village.
There's no one there.
Why is the lamp not lit? Why is the lighthouse lamp not lit? Is it dangerous for the ships?
Do not let it concern you. Many years ago, sea lanes were altered to avoid this coast. Now it's rare indeed to see a ship in these waters. After the accident, the lighthouse was never repaired.
Was there a failure in the lamp's mechanism?
Yes, it lost a small cog. No, sorry, no, precisely
You
that.
might be
One
right.
stormy afternoon, I suddenly heard a strong noise up in the light room. The clockwork mechanism had stopped working and the lamp was off. I had never seen such a failure like that. I could never get the lighthouse working again.
It's the cog.
It's
Yep.
the cog. Say you had an accident. What happened?
I was checking the lenses because the failure looked so very strange and I was worried. All of a sudden, the light must have turned on. I was blinded and can see nothing but fleeting shapes ever since.
Did
So,
he
are you
use?
my mom or something?
Has nobody else tried to fix the lamp since?
No, no one in the village is interested. For them, the more isolated Ailish Moor is, the better. They don't care about ships or accidents, especially Lord Donan. He says, burn them all, he says. Anything coming from outside of the island is a threat.
And
Wicker Man.
And then he referred to this dude as my new friend. I mean,
Yeah.
We are the frickin' Wicker Man sacrifice.
yeah.
Shocking no one.
All right. Yep.
You know anything about the disappearance of Lord Donan's son? Kieran was his son?
Oh.
Yeah. Huh?
A tragedy. It was a strange one, but a tragedy nonetheless.
Yeah, we knew he was his son ever since the ran into Miss Foster.
I must have missed that detail.
I forgot that was his last name.
Yeah.
What was so strange about Kieran's disappearance?
Blew up, he did. I just found a bit suspicious that it happened so close to the reunion. Too easy secrets during the festival, being how everyone's afraid of leaving their village those nights.
What do you mean?
Look, folks here are too gullible. They'll do nothing to protect themselves from their strange fears. They'll not eat corn nor drink milk, or they'll dig graves for their mirrors. It sounds silly saying it all at once. Oh, and of course, they'll all avoid standing near a fear nog too long because though the fiends cannot touch the tree, they're attracted to the smell of its resin. But surely it's all nonsense. Look, it's really easy to prove it all wrong. Just don't follow the rituals. You're a stranger to our ways, but have you seen any other things I mentioned?
I mean, I keep having mysterious wicker men appear around me. Well, I did see a group
there
of
was
people in
a
the village
spider
carrying
once. Exactly. What do you think would happen if you unburied those mirrors? That's a band of goblins would come out of the marshes to steal them. A giant half-man, half-spider would chase you down the road. Nothing but nonsense.
I wonder if this guy's here to, like, make you so that way you break the tradition and therefore they have a reason to set you on fire.
Yeah.
Like, he's the, oh, yeah, I don't believe in those traditions. You should break them. See what happens.
Yeah.
What of Kieran's disappearance, then?
Well, I'll admit I'm not sure what happened to the boy, but I am sure of this festival reunion is nothing but a farce, and it would be just so easy to prove it if you broke the traditions. Wink, wink.
Why not
nudge,
go upstairs
nudge.
and see the light room? Even though the lamp is off, I should like to make a view of the surrounding countryside.
Well, I do not think you'll see anything really, but if you're so interested, yeah, I guess you may.
I must
Okay,
go
yes,
now.
go
My
to
planet
Latin.
needs me.
Farewell, weirdo. Yes, you already have my permission.
All right, where's the cog go?
Yep. All right. So cog. Oh wait, no. Yep. Cog, ribbon, oil.
The gear won't turn the lamp
Gear
on. I
won't
need to
turn-
charge its battery somehow. Like
Sending
in this
it up.
battery making machine. There we go.
Hooray!
Mechanism is still too rusty to move. Like if we had some kind of oil.
Oil? There's a little hole in the tank. Unless I fix it, maybe with a ribbon.
Ribbon?
Yeah, that'll
Wow.
Yeah, good
great.
job.
Good
That's
job.
great.
That's amazing.
Good job, man. This is why you're the therapist.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yay!
You're welcome,
All right. And did you get the battery?
I don't believe it did.
Okay. Examine battery slot of lamp. Take out battery.
Power light.
Like with a bicycle?
No. What? How do you charge a battery with a bicycle?
You know,
Kinetic energy.
it's a wheel power. Basically, you create the energy through winding.
Yeah.
With what?
When's the next
your
history
feet.
question redacted? Damn it.
Yeah. There's a power converter, and then you have flashlight. All right. And then we can just leave and go back to Donan Manor.
The thing is, the bicycle's not exactly a generator, but yeah, okay.
It'll work for our purposes.
Yeah. It's not a great conversion.
That thing's gonna be on fire soon.
Yep.
Attach one of the cogs to the battery's dynamo and be able to provide it with a charge.
I didn't know the battery had a dynamo. Yeah. Oh.
Yep. And then
I managed to charge the battery by attaching the dynamo to the bicycle's cog.
That is one hell of an efficient battery.
All right, let's go put the battery back in.
Mhm. I was
Oh, it's on
fully,
fire.
I was fully expecting it to be on fire.
Yeah.
Apparently, there are 4 burning effigies around. Achievement.
I was expecting that to be on fire.
fantastic.
I'll just have to make mine on
Actually,
fire.
I was expecting the one in the graveyard to be more on fire than that one, or the one at the manor. But then again, you know, this lighthouse keep us so blind, you know, literally.
Get it in there.
Hooray!
For a few hours.
For a few hours.
Perfect.
My eyes!
Oh god, right in my face!
I'm
Again!
blinded like the lighthouse man.
All right, now examine that wicker man.
Alright.
It's on fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet. Oh,
Yay.
But of course.
I love it when things are on fire.
Who keeps doing this?
I thought it was
Whoa!
meant to be-
Ah.
Rope gave way just as I passed.
I thought this was meant to be a
That's
fertility
not
festival,
ominous.
not burning, man.
Okay. Now you are going to that village.
Hey, it's awful nice that they put the animated lighthouse in.
Yeah, that is a nice
Wow.
detail.
Let's look
They're
around a bit.
making up for the fact that they didn't show us escaping the spider.
Maybe we should really tell one of those people in there that their fish
Fish and
sucks.
potatoes.
Doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop.
Okay, and you're going to dig up some mirrors.
Yo.
Oh, okay, yeah, Wicker Man.
I
how we
have
get-
been calling it this entire. Would someone pick up that
Oh,
phone?
yeah.
I frickin' called it.
Put on bear suit, on shadow bicycle, tracks.
Punch people.
I will just wait. He's just doing it.
I am not too sure about this.
But
Okay,
the
so
man
he just
said
did
it was
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's undug. Now what?
I'm gonna look in the tomb real quick here.
Must we?
Only
Yep,
dark.
and then okay, it says enter the schoolhouse and go back to the graveyard, leave the graveyard on the left, but I'm not sure why it says it like this. And eventually the outcome is we're just going to go to Donan Manor.
Last
again.
shadow. What was that?
Okay. That's
Is it
why.
further?
Cutscene.
Hello.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey!
it's a duck.
That's exactly what I was hoping would happen.
You get accosted by a giant duck.
Hells yeah.
How
Yeah.
would that masked man do this?
Actually, it looks like the chicken from Family Guy. But,
Oh, not a long extended scene that goes nowhere.
yep. Well, it is an adventure game.
Contact Batman for deadly bee weapon.
I can't believe this. This is like his third chapter, and he's never thought, hey, maybe I should get a flashlight.
I should follow the masked person. Rah, rah, rah.
Ah,
Quack, quack, quack.
Seems to be
Your
heading
snap.
east.
Quetzalcoatl, we meet
The
again.
worst Howard the Duck cosplay ever.
Quetzalcoatl.
Okay, so now we're at the manor.
Rah, rah, rah.
Oh,
Go back to where the spinning wheel was. Enter the house.
there's a spinning wheel.
Or just where it was. We're entering a house, though.
Okay, so now we can enter the playroom. Yep.
Yes.
Yay.
Kieran's playroom. Mmm.
I see nothing wrong happening. An ornate lever is built in the wall. Oh, good!
What?
Pull
could
the lever!
possibly
Pull the
go
lever! Pull the lever!
Wrong lever!
Oh my. Hello, Mr. Chicken
Okay.
Man?
Oh, God.
This playroom is a nightmare room.
Check out the
What
stage.
is it?
A painted man-sized wooden doll. It represents an old lady.
So it's woman size.
Examine.
The doll's theater lamp spinning around.
Just examine everything.
Celestial bodies made out of paper.
Since when are clouds celestial bodies?
They're in the
Oh,
sky.
I
I can't Whoa!
Whoa!
Scare
Hi
effect.
there.
Stranger's mask is lying on the floor.
Yep.
That's
No!
the duck.
Yoink!
And then there's something under it, yes.
It's a face up. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, we've seen that before.
We
an
have.
old iron disc.
Iron disc with that symbol.
Iron.
Can I not take the
Iron.
thing? I want to take the mask.
hollow eyes pour into me. Ah!
I can hear something wider in the dark. I can see a deformed shadow in there, writhing and fidgeting. I cannot get any closer.
Oh no! Throw
Use,
the disc at it.
use magical missile on the darkness.
I was a master of the discus.
I want to make a Beast Wars reference, but it won't land. It won't.
Go ahead.
No.
Might land with me. Not long
Oh, there's
ago.
another one over here.
Hey there!
That's a
it's
king.
Burger King. Is that a present by a
Not long ago, I might have found these toys amusing, but now they fill me with dismay, like some vile opium hallucination.
Yeah! We got
God, I
those
could
back.
go for some opium.
Oh man, it's been so long since we've had more plotline.
I think the house was open, so let's go take a look. Oh,
there it is.
There you go. Examine that wicker man.
All right, that's 3.
No, I was
Inspect it.
locked. I thought it was open.
You have to look at the Burning Man to get the thing.
God, now this statue's burning too. Is someone following me?
You almost get an
No
impression
shit,
after
shit.
following, the chicken thing.
While I was following that man, someone was following me.
All right, let's
How
go to the
rude.
hills and see if we can use the disc on anything here.
Oh yeah. Might as well just check that out.
There was that little circle right here. No.
No, it's not there. It's next to the big hole, wasn't it? I don't know.
Oh, that's
next to the big pit.
You know what to do.
Yep. It's just there was also a thing right here, which is why I was wondering if that was it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now the giant hole is up there.
That there hole.
With the ominous music.
It's whistling.
Nope.
No, but now try.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
If only we had a cow we could throw down there.
No.
I just figured he'd be like, I got iron! I got iron!
Yoo-hoo.
Nope.
Spiked circle is it the sun or something?
Oh, that's that symbol they were drawing toward things, but they can't say what its name is.
Let's see. Anything else over here?
The oil's still there.
Rub it in mineral oil.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
With the light of the lighthouse, are you able to go into the abbey?
That's where the budget went.
Good question. Let's take a look at the abbey.
Yep.
Now that you have the light from the lighthouse, maybe you can go there.
Yes, go there.
Oh, jeez, it's gonna have this strobing light across it, and there's gonna.
That is pure horror setup, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have made nothing but good decisions today.
Desecrating graves, chasing giant chickens, and.
So I forget, why
last-
did we come to this island?
To investigate Devitt and the playwright?
Yep.
And that they...
Nope.
There we go.
Yeah, why did we come to this island?
There was
You
a
don't
reason,
remember?
like part of the letter, I think.
Ah.
Oh, examine your shadow.
There's some shadow there.
Yeah.
Legendary mural painting on stone, just as it did for Brigid nearly a century ago.
Oh.
Okay.
Blue Diary, light from the eyes revealed the eyes of the Sentinel.
Oh, up there. Creepy.
A pair of eyes seem to glitter in the dark. Great.
Yay. Good job.
You guys know about Bowsette? Yes, we do.
Unfortunately.
I prefer Goombit.
A hidden entrance is open now.
Nah.
Set on fire. I was gonna go
All right,
investigate anyway.
Alright, best captain, let's go see what's up here.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
What was that sound?
Out.
That's
It's
on
the
fire.
sound of
Burning again.
murder.
burning again.
Alright, that's the 4th one.
Burning down the
Jeez.
house.
Oh,
The
look,
Wicker Man.
the Wicker Man. What a shock. Huh.
Okay.
Murdered.
All right, hold off for a second so we can. We'll just look inside of ourselves and see what we can find.
Yep.
Ominous ambience. The tunnel descends deep into the earth. Will I find the Ladson crypt at the bottom or something? Dear God, I am reeling. Kaufman, my friend, your faith in me was misplaced.
Oh no.
I cannot. No, I will persevere.
You can do it.
Screw that, I'm out of here. No, I will not do that now.
I
Stop
can't
that voice in
possibly
my
run
head.
into 2 spider monsters in it.
Yeah, what are the odds, yeah.
I mean, what are the odds, really, that there are multiple spider monsters? Really?
I will not
Everybody-
let my deceased German lover down.
This one's obviously, a dragon monster anyways.
Look, I think that we need to go tell Kaufman about this.
We gotta leave the island, go to his grave, then come back.
I mean, every man, like, once in their lives encounters a spider monster, but 2... Hello?
The real monster with snakes all on.
Hey, we're at the bottom of the pit.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh god, we're gonna fight Dracula.
It kind of looks like the shadows that the kid was drawing on the note on the desk.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
yeah.
the black holes. Yeah.
Wait,
Small coffin,
There's a
half
similar
rotted
kind.
away.
How you
so
noticed?
they threw like cows and sheep into this thing?
This coffin is covered in ashes.
Cow ashes, probably.
It's covered in look quite as old as the others.
It's covered in ashes. He's reviewing more toys.
Some old pages lie haphazardly on the coffin lid, as if though it had been dropped here from the upper hill long ago. They bear faint notes written in a trembling hand. I think this is the rest of Brigida's diary.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Whoop.
Down its unholy burrow, and the feared Cron Maiden, our worst nightmares crawl and die. Resting down here are the dauntless, those who dare enter the lake of the snake and the bird.
The lamp.
Each of those men and women crossed the path between. They walked through the mist to the other side, where the ultimate truth screams in terror. And when they returned, they are my ancestors. Amongst the dead stones of the Crone Maiden lie the proud Leidsend, reduced to something far worse than dust or ashes.
Oh.
The whole story. Could that blasphemy in the coffin be
That was it?
Auntmare's true legacy? No, I shall not accept this fate for myself.
So she killed herself.
The
So
snitch
is the
empty.
snake like the bird, like another deity then?
I guessing so. His engraving on the coffin is so badly eroded the name is barely readable.
Oh.
Mayor Leidsend.
Are we supposed to recognize that?
That's that's her aunt who gave her like the stuff. So the person who
She's
Oh.
a
It's a
cow?
bird.
Dragging stone.
Oh
Large slab
Wait.
moving.
no! Oh no! They
It's another
ringed
spider.
us. Spider? Hello?
You?
Yeah, there's really a problem if I had a Molotov cocktail.
Uh-oh.
May not solve all problems, but. Hello? Tap tap.
You?
I definitely heard a hiss.
Oh no!
Otherworldly ambience. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yep. I see something.
Hooray! We once again escaped scot-free.
We're really quite good at this.
Yeah,
Seekers of
amazing.
truth will sacrifice their wisdom.
But that's kind of counter to the point, really. If they're seeking truth, they shouldn't get rid of what they got.
So to open the way to where the Fear Nog blooms.
Well, they're trading their wisdom, I would hope.
Maybe. Speaking of bloom, what the heck?
Your offspring we welcome, its hidden threat.
Were they sacrificing their children?
Yeah, I think so.
What, threw them in the hole instead?
Only the light of your sign will carry its purge.
Not the purge again. They keep making these things over and over again.
Well, people keep talking about
Screech.
the hypotheticals.
Hi, little devil dude. Can we be friends?
What up?
Yeah, you see them too, right?
Yes, I do.
I'm assuming those are the people in the masks. Oh,
Whoa.
weird. Okay, hi.
Let's hope so.
If this is a YouTube prank, it is in most.
Jump scare!
I'm guessing these are the spirits of the
Jump
sacrificed
scare.
children then?
Possibly.
Or those things from the swamp
Jump
that
scare.
drown people, they said.
Oh, the marsh dwellers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're really going full Silent Hill here. There's even fog. Fog, industrial noise.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, no.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi there. How you doing?
What are you guys looking
I'm
at?
Paul.
Nope, 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 nope,
Hey,
Nope,
where you
nope,
going, buddy?
nope,
Come
nope,
back.
Nope.
Come on, buddy.
Nope, nope, no,
Over
no, no,
here.
no, 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 no.
The eyes have it.
No, 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 no.
nope, nope, just
That's a lot of
incre-
nope.
increasing amounts of nope.
Damn it, Linkara, think of your German dead lover.
That was
there-
bigger.
Okay, they're getting bigger. Nope, nope, no, 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 no,
This
no.
reminded me of Helsing.
Oh God, no.
Those in favor
Release
say aye.
restraint
Oh.
level 1.
I don't care if the eyes have it. No.
Oh, it's okay. There was just a hallway of
It's like a giant version of the Twilight Zone intro. Oh God.
Whoa.
That one's broken.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's over and will never happen again.
Huh.
Go on now.
Huh. All right. Well, that was weird.
Okay.
No, that was weird.
Yeah, well.
Now we're on the beach. Yay!
Yeah! We did it! We won!
And that was the second to last
Oh,
time.
hey!
It's Devitt.
Hey, buddy. Yo.
Devitt?
First thing he sees his friend. ...
Devitt?
Ah!
So,
Horror effect.
Under the mask.
under the mask. It was Devitt the whole time?
The adventure continues in
It was
season finale.
Batman in hockey pads.
All right, we have completed. Hey, this was actually pretty good. We managed to do it. We actually did it a lot faster than any of the other chapters, and this one was actually kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Kitchen furniture description by Shipper.
Mind you, some of that we did
Hold on,
need
you
some walkthrough assistance to make this happen.
Oh yeah, but how are we supposed to know to stick a ribbon up our cannon out of the sea? Or... Could find a boat, but not use the boat.
We couldn't figure it out, and of course, tapping the pipe only at the right time.
Yeah.
Right.
Bong.
There was a lot of timing puzzles in this one.
I wouldn't say a lot, but they were good ones as opposed to the fog one.
Very true. Very true.
How many seasons were there? How many seasons are there?
Just 2. So this is so the next one is technically the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
And I believe I've heard that there might be a mini-sode. I'm not sure though.
What'll you do after that?
Well, that is an interesting question. Well, here's the thing: is we only have one more Saturday left in October on the 27th.
Ooh.
After that, we are going to move on to a new thing. I will announce that on October 26th because we are doing an all-day stream on October 26th for the 10-year anniversary of Atop the Fourth Wall.
Yay!
Probably starting around 1 p.m.
Right.
Basically, it'll be lots of playing old episodes, play some Jackbox games, and at 8 o'clock we'll start up our Let's Play that we'll be doing for until we beat it. Assuming we beat it, we don't have to restart or anything.
Is there a possibility that Let's Play will be interrupted in the event you hit 3,000 on Patreon and you have to switch to Elite Force 2?
No.
Wait, so is the Let's Play a secret?
I'll keep it a secret for now.
All right.
I think it'll be more fun. It'll be more fun. Assuming I haven't talked about it already, I don't think I have.
You probably have, but I'm not going to say anything anyway.
Have you played Silent Hill since the comics episodes, Linkara?
Yes, I have. I played some games. I played 2. I've played Downpour. I played a bit of 3.
Right. I was just I remembered on that episode you said I've never actually played a Silent Hill game, boned up on the wiki or something, but yeah.
Yep. Well, wiki is how I originally found out about it.
Yep.
Disable the music.
Because I actually just got Silent Hill 2 and I'm playing through it for the first time at the moment.
Oh, nice.
It's fun. No, it's very good. The lighting is fantastic. I'm like, Jess, look at the lighting. It's fantastic. And she's like, oh. So, yeah.
Enjoy your feelings of dread and loneliness and terror that the thing brings about.
That's pretty much just 2018, to be honest.
From the chat, will Film Brain be on the anniversary stream? Depending on which one of us you think is Film Brain, I'll say yes.
Yeah.
We'll call Matthew, see what he's doing.
One of these days we'll get the actual Film Brain count. Like, there's film.
No,
Actually,
let's just call him Ashens.
Let's get Film Brain on and tell him to do his best American accent and see what happens.
Oh no.
It won't be as good as my American accent.
Yeah, it'll be an open invite thing. Like I said, we're gonna play I'm gonna try to play 10 episodes, one from each year of the show. Probably starting with the very first episode, just because, the occasion. I would play it at the exact time it was released, but I checked back. That was at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So join us at 3:30 in the morning on the top of
Now that you say that, it actually looks like it was recorded at 3:30 in the morning too. Yeah.
10 years, Lewis, and your sleep schedule has not improved.
It has not. Good stream, man. Happy 10th anniversary. Thank you so much. Let's see, other things that'll be... We'll probably do like Q&A during it, and the other thing is I have a special 10th anniversary video, which I will release. Call Erod, see if he's up for the anniversary. Maybe. I mean, like I said, I'm probably going to do like an opening invite. We'll just have fun times, discuss stuff, discuss the show, not discuss the show, because we all have our own lives and more interesting things to talk about. Please have 2011 be Electric Tales of Pikachu. That's where I started, and it remains one of my favorites. I don't know yet. I may want to not do major storyline stuff and just like focus on the review stuff. I haven't picked the episode list. I'll probably end up doing that like the night before.
Of course.
Hold on, what do you mean we all have real lives that we might want to do stuff and drop in and out of those? I mean, I took the day off of work for this.
All right. Okay. No, it'd be cool if especially if I knew when the things were happening. Yeah.
It's 1 p.m. It's going to start at 1 p.m. Central Time on the 26th. And that's Friday. I don't know what time that is in New Zealand.
A lot more in it.
That's going to keep going until 1 a.m.
I don't know if it'll go until 1 a.m. It'll probably go no later than like 10 or 11 p.m. my time, but like, all day as long as I can go, as long as I'm willing to go. And we'll do 2 hours of the new Let's Play game during that time. Although we're going to have to figure out a few technical sides of that. I figured out some bits of it, Game Show Reviewer, so that'll make things slightly easier.
Okay, good. Well, we can probably talk about that either after.
Yeah, because we were gonna have a custom graphics display for that once we actually start the thing. But I'll probably just use the Comic-Con 1 graphics for that, or keep on the Saturday Night Spooks, even though it'll be Friday.
Well, I mean, I can easily modify the Comic-Con 1 graphic. So I mean, like I said, we can talk about that after the stream.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, it has been fun. This has been The Last Door, Season 2, Episode 3. Come back on Friday for the 10th anniversary stream, but if you can't make that, come back next Saturday for that. One additional thing, if I can't get the episode out on time on Monday, we will probably just push it to premiere on the anniversary day itself.
Okay.
All right.
Yay!
That sounds good.
Good times.
See you later.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This has been The Last Door. This has been Saturday Night Spooks. Have another spooky time for the next 11 days.
Good night, everyone.